All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time once again. We're here for some Sunday Night Football. What is up there? I got a prediction rolling there. If you're on the Purple app, if you're on Twitch, there's a prediction going right now where you guys can predict who you think is going to score first in this game in the first quarter. If anybody, go ahead and get that prediction in there now. Yo, what is up? Ravens, Steelers tonight. I know there's a lot of heated debate there. Papa Todd, thank you for the likes here as well. Welcome. We have an AFC North championship online here tonight. It's Sunday night. No excuses, Ravens. That's how it is. Congratulations. Yes. Panthers in the playoffs, baby. Panthers in the playoffs. Shout out the Falcons. Getting it done for the Panthers. Appreciate it. You're fired up. I bet so. I get it. I'm really happy. I'm happy myself. Happy that we had some help today. We needed it after the atrocious reffing we had yesterday. It's a great day to be a Panthers fan. It is. We should have been able to clinch yesterday. Refs had another idea, but the football gods has blessed us today on Sunday and allowed us the opportunity to compete in the playoffs. We're going to be taking on the Rams. I can't wait. How about those Seahawks? Seahawks get a pretty good win. I didn't end up watching that game. Ended up taking a nap, to be honest with you. But, hey, we'll take it. Somebody's in a better mood. Let's go Panthers. I mean, yeah, we're in the playoffs, baby. Why would I be upset? Who do we play first round? We'll play the Rams at home. Rams will be taking on Carolina at home. So we'll see there. Yo, cool, man. Thank you for the follow there. Also, if you are watching there, go to the top of the chat and go up there and vote. Or do a prediction who you think is going to win there. Cool, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Up there at the top, there is that little prediction, by the way. Thoughts of the Rams second time? I mean, we'll see, man. We've beat them before. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy. But if we have a little bit of confidence, we'll take that one. I ain't listening to you, Cram. I ain't listening to you. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Number 1 seed, baby. Hey, there you go. It's anyone's game in the playoffs. Yeah, records don't matter as much then, but for sure, I mean, that pick by Atlanta will be a good pick now. I mean, yeah, 100%. It's not as good as it used to be, though. You know, they keep winning, so it made it worse. But, it'll still be a good pick. I think it's around like 14 or something. But, thank you for the likes there, though. Lions whooped the Bears. They did. Yeah, they did. Bears got to be concerned there. You got the 49ers. Yep. 49ers taking on the Eagles. I don't know how that's going to go, to be honest with you. The 49ers are kind of beat up, so I don't know. We'll see, though. Strange season. Anyone can beat anyone. Yeah. If the Rams do turn the ball over, Panthers are cooked. If they don't turn the ball over, Panthers are cooked. I mean, we'll see. Last time, it worked pretty good, but we'll see. We'll see what the case is there. Panthers have been Panthers were not. I just want you to know the game where Carolina played the Rams, we didn't have J.C. Horn. Panthers did not have J.C. Horn last time we did that. I am live for the game tonight. Yo, what up, Grim? How we doing? What's my prediction on going all the way to the NFC and AFC? My prediction for, like, the Super Bowl, I'm going to take some time before I predict that. But if I had to, like, right now, part of me feels like I trust the Texans the most in the AFC, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel good about the Texans in the AFC. In the NFC, I don't know. I genuinely do not know. I don't trust the Seahawks at all. Weather forecast in Carolina next week. I have no clue. I honestly have no clue. Yo, what up, Dashy? How we doing there? Congrats. Thank you. A playoff game. Much better. I mean, I thought Panthers were like going to do like 7-10 this year. But man, W for the Falcons, yeah. I'm still hating on the Broncos. I mean, I don't hate on the Broncos. I just don't trust them. I mean, they have a good defense, but I don't trust the offense. I don't know, man. The offense scares me a little bit. The Texans, to me, are the team that would be, like, if I was in the AFC, I would be most scared about that. Broncos' offense is poop. Yeah, I mean, the Texans would scare me the most. If I was in the AFC, I'd be like, I do not want to play them. The Bears still second seed. Yeah, the Bears are still second seed, but I'm not surprised if the Bears lose to the Packers. I don't know. Maybe the Patriots end up doing it. I don't know, man. Maybe the Patriots do end up doing it. They are a good team. Drake May's played really great. New England might be the best team right now in the AFC if I had to pick one. I'd honestly, it's going to be tough, though, no matter how you go at it. There's weaknesses to every team, though, this year. I will say, like, that's the thing. Our offense was poor tonight. Yeah. Texans looked mid against the Colts today. Well, they didn't even, I don't even think they played a lot of starters, did they? Like, I don't even think CJ Stroud played today. I could be wrong, but I swear I don't think he even played today. Oh, yeah, we got a big game here tonight. He did play today? He didn't play the whole game if he did, but he didn't play the whole game, right? I know he didn't play the whole game. Your girlfriend is a Ravens fan, and you went to the Ravens. Also, you got to be, the divisional games are hard to test, but girlfriend is a Ravens fan. You want the Ravens to win. All right, Robert, we'll see if they are. Yo, thank you for the follow there to the star gift there, or the star. By the way, if you head on over to the Purple app, if you'll head on over to Twitch, I've got predictions running again. It's been a long time since I've done them. I'm going to keep up with them this time. Okay, I'm locked in. I don't have as many, because like when I was controlling my own board, it made it a lot harder. But now I'm just going to control the predictions myself. Head on over to Twitch and get your prediction in who you think's going to score next between the two. If you follow, you get 200 free channel points. So come over there, win some stuff. MylkTV, MylkTV. Jordan Love hasn't played a game. What do you mean he hasn't played a game? Yeah, he hadn't played in a while. Oh, yeah. You know, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he hadn't played in a bit. And welcome, everybody. If you are watching on, if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot as well. But yeah, Jordan Love hasn't played in a while. So, how happy am I? I'm happy. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not, like, to the point where I'm so happy that, there's definitely things where it's like, I don't feel the greatest about it, you know? But, I mean, I'll take it. I mean, it's been such a long time. I'm not going to, like, sit and pretend like I'm that upset, you know? Because, like, it genuinely, it is nice. It's nice to be in the playoffs. Stroud was 14 for 23 for 169 yards. Yeah. Gotcha. He had a touchdown, too. Riley Leonard was slinging it, too. I mean, we'll be honest. I mean, it's not like the Colts are a bad team, you know? But you think Rodgers is done after this season? He might be. Maybe someone else want him. We're playing the Rams? Yep, we are playing the Rams. Bills, Jaguars, thoughts? I feel like the Bills win that. I'm not kidding. I think we could have a lot of, like, lower seeds beating the... I think that there could be a lot of road teams winning this next weekend. Like, honestly, I feel like a lot of them could win this weekend. I could see the Packers beating... So, like, hold on, let me see if it's got this up. We don't know when everybody's going to play. Hopefully they'll announce that tonight. I could see a lot of those. Rams are going down. Let's go, Bowden. Hey, just win, baby. Let's see what happens. Yo, if you're watching on YouTube, thank y'all for being here. The prediction just closed up. When somebody scores, we will run another one. So if you're on YouTube, or I'm sorry, if you're on Twitch right now, if you do follow, you do get like I think it's 300 channel points. So if you follow like Cool Man did, you can get some extra channel points next time we bet. Panthers are in. Let's go. You go to the Panthers game? Heck yeah. I'm excited. I'm really I'm excited for it, you know? I am excited for it. But yeah, Panthers will take on the Rams in the wild card. It depended. If the Rams would have lost, then the Panthers would have took on the 49ers. But yeah, so it's going to be Panthers versus Rams, which, like I said, we beat the Rams at one point. But have you heard? Were you hyped the Falcons won today? Kyle Pitts saved you guys on the inside. Yeah. Kyle Pitts is. I appreciate Kyle Pitts. I even made a thing too where I was like, look, I made a thing. I actually DM'd Kyle Pitts. He's not like he's going to respond or anything. But I was like, hey, I appreciate you for what you did today. I've been pulling for you for a while too. Why don't you just come to Carolina? I'd be like, come on, come to Carolina. I would love to see Kyle Pitts here. We need a tight end, and I really like what he does, and he's just been misused in Atlanta for so long. So we'll see here. Oh, let's go. Carolina scores. I think PJ. No, who just scored? Taylor Hall, maybe. Dennis, thank you for the follow, by the way. Ben Johnson's first season and playoffs. You think TJ Watt is going to play a great game? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Big shout out to Myles Garrett, by the way. Myles Garrett setting the record for the most sacks. Most sacks in history. Most sacks in history. Huge game tonight. It really is a huge game. One of the Panthers to play the Niners. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. We should have had. We wouldn't have needed the Falcons if the rest have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that, like, people are saying, like, oh, you only won because of the whatever, because of the refs. Or because, like, the Falcons won, which, like, granted, true. But at the same time, like, I'm telling you, it would have changed. Buccaneers are eliminated. Yes, they are. Cry, Baker, cry. I saw like, some of the pictures his wife had posted on Instagram. I'm sorry. I'm so happy with this. We have been right. We have been righted by the football gods for all the terrible calls that went against us yesterday, and it feels good. The game today, though, I'm not gonna lie, I was really worried. The interception return by the Falcons, that one had me happy, but I was like, I'm not celebrating until we know. But yeah, that's where we're at. But yeah, I honestly have no clue here. But the Panthers deserve a win yesterday. Yeah, no, I agree. Lapa fan, thank you for the likes. Make sure y'all tap on that screen if you are watching on TikTok, by the way. Appreciate y'all. Lamar's back tonight. Yes, he is. So Eagles versus 49ers. Yeah, Eagles versus 49ers. Go Washington Commanders. Commanders with a big win today. Yes. The end of the season there. Has the game started? Nope, not yet. Not yet. We're going to get there in just a moment, okay? Don't worry. It has not quite started yet. I'll let you know. They're lining up for kickoff, though. The refs beat Carolina. They really did, Jason. That's how it felt there. Last regular season game of the season, and we haven't heard any of the coaches being fired yet. Tomorrow it'll happen. It'll happen tomorrow. They call it Black Monday, if I'm not mistaken. But a lot of coaches are going to be fired tomorrow. Don't worry. It'll happen. There probably might be some announced tonight, but usually tomorrow is the typical day where they're like, hey, adios, my man. Appreciate you, but we don't appreciate you. So. Myles Garrett just broke the sack record. Yes, he did. All right, here we go, ladies and gents. It is time. Kickoff is about to happen. And here we go, kickoff time, ladies and gentlemen. Ball is kicked away. And here we go. The return here for the Ravens. Ravens get the ball first, so the Steelers will get it second half. So the return there for the Ravens, they're going to have it at the 34, but there is a penalty flag here on the return. So let's see what the penalty flag is here on this return. Holding in on the Ravens, so that'll back them up a little bit. So 10-yard penalty on a first down. So Ravens will get it. Ravens will get it here, but they had a hold, so they're going to be backed up just a little bit further from where they start. Papa Todd, thank you for the likes there. But all right, so this will have the Ravens their own 15-yard line. Am I going to the Panthers playoff game next weekend? No, probably not. Did he break Michael Strahan's record? Yes, he did. He did. Yeah, it was tied by T.J. Watt and Michael Strahan, but yeah, it was broke. So yeah, Myles Garrett is in sole possession for the sack. So for the sack, leading most sacks of the season all time. All right, here we go. First down and 10. Handoff to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry on the right side. A big run here. He's across the 30, the 40. He's across midfield. He's at the other 40 out of bounds. And a solid, huge run there to start the game for Derrick Henry. And the Ravens are going to be deep inside Steelers territory, but there is a flag down. Huge run there for Derrick Henry, but what is the penalty flag? So let's see. Cam Hayward seems to be hurt on the play. 1 second. It's a 47-yard run. Let's see what the call is. Illegal blindside block against the Ravens. So that's going to negate that. That was a 47-yard run It's going to be stopped instantly. So Zay Flowers there called for an illegal blindside block. So they're saying, the commentators are saying that it's not actually a foul. I don't see it anyway. They're saying it's not a penalty. So the play will count. It'll still be a first down and 10 at the 41-yard line here for the Ravens. So they will get some yards out of it, but they're not going to get the whole 47. Yeah, that shouldn't have been a penalty, but they're doing it anyway. They called it anyway. But a big run there. They're still going to have it at the 41-yard line. So first and 10 here for the Ravens. Ball snap. They're going to hand it off. It's going to be Henry once again. Henry with the carry, and he's going to get a couple yards there. That'll be second down and 7. Second and 7 now. Sorry, let me close. I don't actually need that anymore. But yeah, no, I without a doubt would love to go to the Panthers game. I don't know though. It'd be kind of tough, and it'd take a lot of money, you know. But yeah, no, it's not a foul anyway. But they called it. Second and 7 here after the 3-yard gain for the Ravens. Ball snap, fakes a handoff, quick throw to the side. It's going to be caught by Likely going forward. And he's going to be a yard short of the first down. He's down to the 50, but it's going to be third down and 1. So third and 1 here for the Ravens. Third and 1 for the Ravens. Do you want a first down for the Ravens or stop by the Steelers? Third down and 1. Those defenses struggling a bit? Yeah, so far they're definitely struggling. You know, I know like TJ Watt's a good player, but I don't know if he's going to be in game form yet. You know what I'm saying? That is one question. You know, it's like, is he in game form? All right, they just need a yard. It's going to be shotgun formation. Likely goes in motion. They're going to fake the handoff there to Henry Jackson to the right side. He's going to run and get a first down. So a run there for about 5, and that'll be a first down and 10 here for the Ravens at the 45-yard line in Pittsburgh territory. Ravens or Rodgers, who you got? I like the Ravens tonight. I do like the Ravens tonight. We'll see how this one goes. Welcome in here. If you are watching on Twitch, make sure you guys follow. Would love to have you guys back in here. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a thumbs up. Make sure you vote at the top of the chat who you think is going to win between the Ravens and the Steelers. And leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying it. Would love to have you guys back in here, so please leave a thumbs up on the video there. They're going to hand off to Henry once again. He's going to rush forward to get a couple yards there. How about the Panthers? Big win, big win for the Falcons. They helped the Panthers. But excited to see the Panthers in the playoffs, man. I'm excited about that, Tinjal. How are you doing? But thank you for the likes, by the way. Grim Evil and Tinjal, thank you. Kyle Duggar from Lenore Ryan. All right, here we go. At the 44-yard line, Jackson with the throw here. He's going to get it to Mark Andrews. He's going to be a couple yards short of the first down, so it'll be third down and 3 here at the Pittsburgh 38. So it looks like they're just in field goal range, but a big third down and 3 coming up here. Do you want the Ravens to keep on going or the Steelers? Who do you guys like in this one more? Do y'all want the Ravens to win or the Steelers? I'm just kind of curious what you guys think. Who do you guys want to see win, or who do you think will win? Ravens are making a big drive. They are having a good drive here. Third and 3. They're going to hand it off here. It looks like Justice Hill, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. And no, it's Ali. Ali with the carry. He's going to be stopped there. Rasheen Ali. And it's going to be 4th and 3. How you like the Rams-Panthers matchup? I mean, it worked good for the Panthers earlier this year. Mind you, the Panthers did win that game without J.C. Horn. We'll see. We'll have him back this time. Hey, man. Got Atlanta 1. I cannot believe that the Revs. Yeah, I know, Matt. It was absolutely wild. It's like I was saying, like the football gods smiled upon us. By the way, 4th and 3, Ravens are going to go for it. It was just such a frustrating game, and I'm just overall glad that the Panthers are going to be there thanks to the Falcons, but we'll take it. 4th and 3 here. Ball's going to be snapped. Jackson looks, throws down the field. Caught, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. And the Ravens are going to get to the end zone. Beautiful throw there, and the Ravens are going to strike first. Devontae Walker gets the touchdown. And the Ravens score first. And who's going to score next, ladies and gentlemen? Get your prediction here on Twitch, MylkTV, MylkTV. Who's going to score next? You got 5 minutes to put your prediction in there. But a touchdown pass, 38 yards. Who would the Ravens play? The winner of this game will host the Houston Texans. The winner of this game will host the Houston Texans. We stuck it up today. Yeah, ball snap, kick is up, and the extra point is good. So 7-0 there. If you're on Twitch, go ahead and get your prediction in. Who you think is going to score next at the top of the chat? Ravens, Steelers, or neither. And win you some channel points there. And again, if you do follow, you get like 300 to bet with. So pulling for the Steelers in this one. We'll see if they win that for you there, Matt. Yo, what up? You saw the Falcons got it done for you? Yes, Jaden. They did get it done today. Feels good. A lot of frustration, but nevertheless glad that they could get that clutched up for us there. Everyone has the Ravens winning this game. Lamar Jackson, man, it's hard to go against him. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how the Ravens do. Ravens versus Texans in the first round will be, if that does happen, that would be kind of a crazy matchup, I think. Honestly, I think they match up pretty good. By the way, y'all only got about 3.5 minutes left if you want to predict who you think scores next, Ravens or Steelers. It's split 50-50. If y'all go on over to the Purple app, which is Twitch, MylkTV, MylkTV, you can get your prediction in. And make sure you guys are followed so you get 300 free points. You can control the stream, too. DJ Moore is one of your favorite players? Yeah, I love DJ Moore. He's a great player. Huge touchdown by the Ravens. It was. Solid drive, huge gain. And you got to love it. You got to love that for the Ravens. Denver wins the West. They do. Denver wins the West. They secure the number 1 seed. Pretty big. Pretty big for them. The defense is great. One of the best defenses in football right now, 100%. The offense is a concern for me. I mean, y'all know that. I'm not necessarily a believer. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, though. There's a lot of teams that it's like, I feel good about this or that, but every team has a weakness, you know. Raiders won. The Raiders did win today. Yes, they did. How about them Seahawks? Seahawks locking up the number 1 seed. I still don't trust Sam Darnold. I really don't trust Sam Darnold, especially playoffs, but we'll see. We'll see how he does with a week off. Go Pats. All right, we'll see, Shory. They got a big win today. How we doing, Televisa? Did you watch the Seahawks game? No, I didn't. I'll be honest, 100% honest with you. I tuned in when it was like 13-3. I was so tired and ended up sleeping after the game yesterday. And I woke up to see pretty much the end of that one. You're happy the Kansas City is out? Oh, yeah. You've been happy for a while then. You wonder if the Bills can make it to the Super Bowl? Maybe. Maybe if they run the table. I don't know if I 100% trust it, but maybe so. By the way, if you want to get a prediction on who you think scores next over on the Twitch app, MylkTV, MylkTV, there's less than 2 minutes left. So head on over there, ladies and gentlemen. MylkTV, MylkTV on Twitch, TWITCH. And follow me there. You can get in on that. We've only got 2 minutes to predict it. Papa Todd, thank you for the likes there. Bears lost to the Lions. Yes, they did. Lions looked really good today. A team that you probably wouldn't want to see in the playoffs, but yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, ball's kicked away. Now the Ravens will have an opportunity. Bills-Broncos will be interesting if it happens. Yeah, true. And a return here for the Steelers is going to be a good return down to about the 38-yard line, and that is where it's going to start for the Steelers. Steelers are going to have, I think they actually marched them at the 37, so. Eagles should have started their key players to get the 1 seed. They couldn't have got the 1 seed. Go Seahawks, let's go, baby. There you go. Bakalaka excited about that. The Seahawks getting the number 1 seed there. Thank you for the heart me there, Bakalaka, by the way. Appreciate that. All the gifters there. Papa Todd, Grim Evil, Lapa Fan, and Bakalaka. Thank you. Big win for them, though. Sometimes it doesn't show me the heart me and stuff like that, but I do appreciate y'all for real. So 10 minutes, 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rodgers under center here. Fakes the handoff looking. He's just going to throw the ball forward, and they get about 2-yard gain there. There is a flag down on the play. You mean the 2 seed, they should have started their starters, that is on Sirianni? Oh, yeah. Face mask on the defense there. But both teams lost. I mean, they didn't lose their 2 seed because the Bears ended up losing as well. So it ended up working out for the Eagles. Even though I will say the Eagles have not looked good. The Eagles have not looked really good, and we'll see here. By the way, face mask against the Ravens, that's going to give an automatic first down to the Steelers. Steelers will have it first down and 10 at the 46-yard line. So now they're already midfield with that penalty. So that's a big gain there. So 10 minutes and 25 seconds as the clock continues to tick down. Quick throw out here to the side. It's Warren. Warren with the catch in the backfield, and he's going to be dragged down about a yard or two short of the line of scrimmage there. Sorry I had to go through all the bad officiating during the Panthers game yesterday. Yeah, it was just frustrating. It was really nice and validating afterwards to be like, look, I'm not somebody who blames the refs, but I was like, this is some of the most atrocious calls, and I've seen so many different people like wide receiver legend Chris Carter, a lot of ESPN analysts, a lot of people that watch that game were like, man, this feels like every call is going against Carolina. These are terrible, a lot of stuff like that. So it felt validating to have that situation. Rodgers with a throw here to the right side. He just throws it away. It'll be 3rd and 11. But, yeah, they pretty much all agree that, like, yeah, it was bad calls against Carolina. And that Carolina was done wrong. And, like, seeing the Bryce Young getting animated with the referee about the call, like, that's pretty significant because if you know Bryce, he's kind of a chill guy. He doesn't really do stuff like that. So him stepping up like that and kind of having that kind of reaction to that, I mean, that's pretty significant. You see the Panthers won the division. Yes, they did take her. Big win. Steelers have no offense. Yeah, you're an Eagles fan and y'all got hosed about it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. It just... By the way, Raheem Morris is out for the Falcons. That's your first breaking news. The Falcons have fired Raheem Morris. Ladies and gentlemen, Raheem Morris has been fired. Deep throw by Rodgers. It is incomplete, almost intercepted there. Raheem Morris was just fired by the Atlanta Falcons. You wanted it. There you go. Shocking. Thank you, Raheem Morris, for your service. I appreciate you. Your team lost today to the Raiders. Oh, yeah. Saw that. So, yep. The Falcons have fired Raheem Morris. So, we'll see. I appreciate his service, and we'll see you later. So much for the rumors of Atlanta keeping Morris. Yeah, I mean, I would have been okay with that. But, yeah, no, I get that. Ends the year on like a 4-game winning streak, and they're like, yeah, we'll see you. You know what's tough, too, is they don't have a first-round pick next year. That's going to be kind of a hard sell. Now, if we can get rid of Cousins. Ball snapped up here. They're going to have it at the 14-yard line. Yeah, we'll see them. Could be up to the 7 or 8. Let's go. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so now the Ravens are going to get the ball back 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Well, there we go. So the ball's going to be Ravens. Ravens will have it 1st and 10 at their own 14. But yeah, Raheem Morris fired. I mean, you got to say you've seen it coming. I mean, they've had a lot of times where it's like just been unfortunate. There's been like a lot of circumstances where like things have just not went their way. But yeah, he's going to be fired and gone. Cousins isn't a bad quarterback. He just costs a lot. No, I get that 100%. He does cost quite a bit, especially compared to like a rookie on a rookie deal like with Michael Penix. But yeah, no, I do 100% understand that. It's a good day for the Panthers fan. Yes, sir, Billy, it is. Big win by the Falcons, giving the Panthers the NFC South and an opportunity to build some momentum. I just want experience. My honest thing is for the Panthers, like, I mean, do I expect the Panthers to win? No, I didn't expect them to go to the playoffs, period. But, of course, I want them to win, and I'm going to be upset if they lose. But getting that experience is something that you can build on for next year, and that's huge for a young quarterback like Bryce Young. So I love that. What the heck, why the Falcons fire Morris? He done a great job. I mean, there's debate up for that, but I know a lot of Falcons fans did not want him there. They feel like he's had a bit of a choke job for a while. You think that Rodgers goes retire after this season? He might retire after this season. I honestly think that I don't know. If they miss the playoffs, he might. Raheem Morris has been fired. Yep. I don't know. I mean, some people agree, some people disagree with it. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you guys for being here. Please leave a thumbs up on the video, and make sure you guys subscribe if you've not subscribed already. We'd love to have you back here. The way you look at it, why couldn't the Panthers win? That's all I'm saying, man. Just give it a chance, you know. The experience is good, you know. Give it a chance, see what happens. But yeah, Raheem Morris being gone, I think the writing was on the wall. I think there was like a disconnect. People don't necessarily agree with that. Also, like having, and it may not be 100% his decision, but when you're the head coach, a lot of it falls on you. Him having signed Kirk Cousins and then bringing in Michael Penix, I mean, that was I don't know, kind of tough there. Look, since they probably could be Rodgers' final match in his career, one of the moments that you will remember him for, the Hail Marys, Steve. Honestly, the Hail Mary plays by Rodgers, I remember pulling for him the year that the Steelers and the Packers played against each other in the Super Bowl. I remember we used to go to a local chain. It was called Ingles in North Carolina at a grocery store, and they used to do these, like, I always used to look forward to going there because they had like balloons and like cookie cakes and stuff like that. And I would always get 2 balloons of the like the 2 different teams and stuff like that. And my dad used to pull for the Steelers, and so like he had the Steelers balloon on his side of the house, and I had the Packers balloon on my side. So I was just pulling for the Packers, and I remember the celebration. I always, growing up, I liked him. The feeling towards him kind of soured over time just because of a lot of the stuff that he did over time. But I do respect a lot of what Rodgers has done. I do think he has been misinterpreted, but I do think he's went a little crazy over the past few years. I'm afraid that's going to put a stain on his like knowledge, but his Hail Mary plays and stuff in his early career was phenomenal. Hold on one second. Around here on 3rd and 1 and a first down, Derrick Henry with a carry. Let me catch up here. Yo, what up, Charles? Welcome in here. The Chiefs this season's have to draft a running back and fire Matt Nagy. Yeah, maybe. All Steelers are out if they lose. Yeah, winner goes into the playoffs and hosts a playoff game. Loser is out. So, has anyone seen a team get screwed more than the refs than the Ravens? I'm not even a Ravens fan. I mean, did you watch the Panthers game yesterday? The Atlanta Falcons just fired their coach. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Raheem Morris got fired. That's right. The tickets punched, and now they just got a good chance as anyone. Yeah. Records don't matter as much. A throw over the middle here to Zay Flowers. Incomplete. Trying to go to Zay Flowers. Incomplete, a little bit behind him there. But, yeah, once the tickets punched, I mean, records don't matter as much in the playoffs, you know? You just have to go for it there. You did, but it's been so many games for the Ravens. No, I get what you're saying. But, yeah, no, I mean, the consistency and stuff like that, that's fair. Man, that was a good throw, just not able to haul that in for Zay Flowers. Unfortunate. I think he caught him by surprise. It was such a good throw, I think, that it caught him by surprise. Would you put Aaron Rodgers ahead of no, I wouldn't put Aaron Rodgers ahead of Patrick Mahomes. I wouldn't there. Falcons fired their head coach. Yep, yep, they have. Yep, we were talking about Raheem Morris for a bit there. Lamar throws left side, and in and out of the hands, incomplete there. Trying to go for a big gain. It'll be 3rd down and 10 there. Just came up? Yeah. Yeah, I got these insider notifications on, and they just fired their general manager as well. So the Falcons fire their general manager, Terry Fonant. I can't believe it. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, but yeah. So the Falcons have fired both their GM and their head coach. So yeah, that. So yeah. Will they announce the playoff schedule for the Times? They should tonight. I think they should announce it tonight. Maybe towards the end of this game or something. It should happen tonight. I'll let y'all know as soon as I do. I've got the NFL, like the insider information notifications, so I see the stuff that like Adam Schefter, Ari Myrov, and Ian Rappaport post before it gets, pretty big. So yeah, the general manager for the Falcons fired the head coach, so a clean sweep there, the front office. So completely different time here in Atlanta. So we'll see. Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes? Mahomes for sure. If we're talking about how well they did this year, for sure, Lamar. But I don't know. Is the GM gone as well for the Falcons? Yep. It's the general manager and the head coach. 2nd and 7 here in a run. Derrick Henry, he gets a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 6. And they're at the 45-yard line of their own side of the field, by the way. But yeah. Yeah, a clean sweep there. All right, so 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here. All right, here we go. It's a big 3rd down here for the Ravens. 3rd and 6 to be exact. And Mark Andrews goes in motion. Lamar looking, scrambling. He's going to be sacked. He's sacked, and he's going to be down at the 31-yard line. So the Ravens are going to have it 4th down and 19 at their own 32-yard line, and they're going to have to punt it back to the Steelers. Why aren't I crying tears of joy? I'm happy, man. I'm just happy. Because we should have. It probably would have happened yesterday if we would have won. But instead, it's getting screwed over by the refs. But I mean, I'm definitely happy right now for sure. I was so mad yesterday. Yeah, it was the most ridiculously called game in the NFL this season. Not my words. Multiple NFL analysts said that. Like, that was their words, not mine. Like, yeah, it was awful. It was atrocious. A night's sleep helped. Yeah. Guys, don't forget to hype up Mylk for all the hard work you put in last year. Hey, appreciate you, Zeta. Appreciate that, and Happy New Year to you all, by the way. Appreciate y'all for being here. And we still got a little bit left with the playoffs. I just want to go ahead and be transparent as well. Lamar Jackson's playing. Yes. I want to go ahead and be transparent with you guys as well. I will not be live for the Panthers playoff game. Nell, thank you so much for the Panther Paul. Thank you for the Panther Paul. W Nell. F.A. Obata just liked one of my posts on Twitter. Hallelujah, finally there. Yeah, but he is playing tonight. F.A. Obata. Y'all know who F.A. Obata is? I love F.A. Makes sense to me. Yeah. Yep, I stream. I don't know. There might be another 3-4 years before I ever stream that one again. You already knowing that one? Yeah. Who do I got in the AFC going all the way? If I had to pick right now, I gotta go with the Patriots. It makes the most sense to me. I genuinely, if I had to pick, it's gotta be. I'd go Patriots. Pretty sure y'all got Saturday. I think it'll be a Saturday game again as well. I don't know, though. They haven't officially announced anything. But, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I bet they put us first game Saturday to get us out of the way. We didn't get number 1 seed, but we're going to play our hearts out next game. Good game on Thursday. Yeah. Word, I respect Drake Mays' stuff. Yeah. I mean, he is. He's been really good here. You would pick the Patriots. Boo Buffalo. I just don't think they have a chance. Buffalo's just got too hard of a path. They have to go on road 3 rounds, you know. Watch it be a Monday night game. If they put it on Monday night, yeah, watch them do it Monday night or Sunday night or something. Am I going to stream the Panthers playoff game? Nope. Ain't happening. Ain't no level of convincing that can happen. I was miserable yesterday. And this is what I talked about. I didn't want to stream it because I love to enjoy Panthers games, and I'm not enjoying it like that. I didn't have fun with that. I was like, I'll give it a chance, you know. I don't mind posting reactions. And I can be reasonable, like, with a bunch of teams. But the Panthers have just been that team for me since I was a kid. And I'm like, I have a deep emotional attachment to that team. And it just ain't the same. It's like, and I was constantly having it spoiled to me by the graphic. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you'll see it. But it's like, it's like where it shows the game and the drive and stuff like that. It was constantly spoiling what was happening to me, and that was driving me insane. And I did not like that. It was ahead of me, and I could not get caught up to it. You're for a hard Bronco fan, but our offense is ridiculous. I get that. Pat's been playing great on both sides of the ball. Yeah, they have. VJ Edge, call him MVP. You misspelled Con Knipple. Thank you. All right, here we go. Rodgers, 2nd and 8. Quick throw here to the side. It's going to be caught. I think that is Gainwell. Gainwell with the reception. He's going to be short. It'll be 3rd and 6 here. Panthers made the playoffs. Yes, they did, Real. They are in the playoffs. We love it. Elizabeth, thank you for the share, by the way. You got Denver over Kansas City. What do you mean, Denver over Kansas City? Salvador, thank you for the likes there. Manny, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 25,000 likes already tonight. By the way, we got a lot of playoff stuff. I do have both the college football games this week as well. Also, my college starts back next week, so we'll see what the schedule happens here. The division. Oh, yeah, no. Rodgers. Quick throw to the side is going to be Gainwell out of the backfield. He's going to get forward and get enough for a first down. He gets about 7 yards on that one, so first down there. And the Steelers moving the chains. Yeah. All right, 3:41 left here. Just a little bit of a check. Half the points were put on the Ravens, half for the Steelers, and the other half. I mean, there wasn't any more, but the other option, neither. No one put anything there. Anyway, Rodgers throws here. It is going to be caught. And I think that is Valdez. Okay, Marquez Valdez Scantling with the reception. Your college is already starting back up. You got on winter break like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think the 12th is what I'm saying. I think it's I'm looking at it wrong. But yeah, I think it's the 12th is like the first day. 2nd and 4 here. They're going to hand the ball off. On 2nd and 4, they get maybe a yard. So 3rd down and about 3 coming up. Yeah. No, I get that. I do get that, though, but yeah. Elizabeth, thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 3 for the Steelers. Rodgers in the shotgun formation. No running back there with him. Quick throw out here to the side. It's going to be caught and immediately tackled there. Not able to get the first down. He gets about half of it, but Simpson able to get the tackle. He gets about 1.5 yards. It'll be 4th down and a long 1. So will the Steelers try to go for it here? It's at the 45-yard line. They're about midfield. I think you trust the defense and punt it away here, but we'll see how aggressive they want to play it. It didn't look like Rodgers wanted to come off the field. Manny, thank you for likes there. Bro, Rodgers' IQ for the game is so elite. He got to come back one more year. Maybe. He may come back. I don't know if it'll be with the Steelers. I don't know if the Steelers will be content with that, especially if they move on from – they're going to do a quarterback sneak. They go up the middle. I don't know if he got it. I don't think he got it. Depending on the spot, it doesn't look so. It looks like it's going to be a turnover on downs, and it is. It's Ravens' ball. So he's going to be stopped short. The Ravens will take over on downs. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Ravens, and they're already in Pittsburgh territory. They're 45 yards away from the end zone. You got the clock working at the scoreboard now, 9? Yeah, it's a little bit different, sort of, kind of, in a way. It doesn't do it perfectly. I don't control it, and it does jump. It's not like a constant ticking, but hey, it's a clock nevertheless. It makes it easier for y'all. But yes, he is short. So we'll stop there and a turnover on downs. And a turnover on downs there. And that means it's going to be Raven ball. And now the Ravens offense is going to come out. 1st and 10. And again, this is at the 45-yard line. Already in Pittsburgh territory. 1:42 left here in the first. So it's going to be a pistol formation here. Jackson going to hand it off here to Henry. Henry with the run to the left side. He gets about 4. Huge stop. It was a huge stop. Elizabeth, thank you for the likes. Yeah, how you doing, Winsanity? Welcome. Yeah. Winner takes all. That is true. Winner takes all. And if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up on the video and make sure you guys subscribe. Would love to have you guys back in here. So if you guys want to do that, would help me out quite a bit. So thank you. Ball's going to be snapped now. Handoff to Henry to the left side. Henry's at the 40, at the 30. Gonna be down about the 27-yard line. 1 minute left here, but a big gain in the first down, and the Ravens marching down the field. Well, I got Thursday, Miami or Ole Miss. That's a good one. I'm gonna stick to my ACC and go with Miami. I'm gonna stick with the ACC and go Miami. Baltimore is hungry. Baltimore is hungry, yeah. Man, you thinking for the likes there. All right, here we go. It's going to be first down and 10 here. And the ball is at the 27-yard line. And there's only 21 seconds left. This might be the last play before half. They're going to run here to the right side. And down to about the 23-yard line. That'll be second down and 6. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. So, nobody got the prediction wrong. Nobody got the prediction wrong because nobody got it right. So, I'm just going to refund those. And then I'm going to do another one here for the second quarter. So, we're going to the second quarter. And y'all got 5 minutes real quick. You got 5 minutes quickly. Again, who's going to score next? Because nobody would have got it because nobody put both. So, now, thank you for the hand heart, by the way. Thank you so much for the gift. Appreciate that. So, yeah, if you're on Twitch, go ahead and get your prediction in. Who you think is going to score next between the Ravens and the Steelers? It's a solid drive right now, though, for the Steelers, or for the Ravens. So, just a little bit of a warning there. He likes Aaron Rodgers go to the playoffs one more time. We'll see if he can. Ravens looking good here tonight. Yo, what up, Manny? Do you think that Pete Carroll will be fired? I don't know if he'll be fired. I think they'll do like a teams decided to mutually part ways. Who won, Falcons or the Saints? The Falcons won. Henry looks like he's going to go for 200 yards tonight. I know. It's crazy that they had that one play taken back on him already there. What's up, dude? How about those Falcons cleaning house? Yes. So excited about that, Skylar. I'm very happy about the Falcons winning today. It was huge for the Panthers. It feels like the football gods did us right by making sure that the Falcons won today. Ravens will score next. If you would like to put a prediction on it, if you head on over to Twitch, MylkTV, MylkTV, and Twitch is twitch.tv. And then look up MylkTV, MylkTV right here, by the way. It's like this little thing. If you go there, that's where the little predictions are, and you can win channel points and stuff like that. And it's another way to view. There's more stuff you can see there as well. So if you want to get on the channel prediction points, you can do that too. Wait, so who makes the playoffs out of the NFC South? The Panthers. Panthers clinched the playoffs. We got a home game against the Ravens next week. Raheem was just fired. Yep, the Falcons fired their head coach and the general manager there. Will I stream the next round of college football playoffs? Yep, I will be. Yo, what up, Kaylee? How we doing? Welcome. Wait, so makes the playoffs out of the South. Carolina Panthers. Everyone wins except the Aints and the Bucks, right? Sorry, I missed your Panther stream. You had the flu. No, you're good. You're good. You doing okay? Hopefully you're feeling better. I've heard there's been a shortage of Tamiflu lately. Hopefully you're doing okay and treating the symptoms all right. Drink a lot of water for sure. Hate to hear that, but hopefully you're taking care of yourself. Except, yeah. Let's see. Rams, not the Ravens. No. Oh, yeah, the Rams. Yeah, the Rams. Sorry. They have a most book there. Let's go, Panthers. Panthers to the bowl, baby. Panthers to the Super Bowl. 8-9 Panthers make the playoffs. Who won the NFC South? I said it. The Panthers. The Panthers won the NFC South. I've answered your question 30 times. Congrats on the playoff berth. Thank you. It's poetic that the Falcons got to win and they still fired Raheem. Yeah. The Reaper lives. Skull, thank you for the likes there. Elizabeth, thank you for that. Tinjal, thank you for the likes. Hand off here. It's going to be Derrick Henry with the carry. He gets 2. For the first time since 2015. Yep. For the first time. All right, 3rd and 5 coming up for the Ravens. They're in field goal range, but we'll see. And get your prediction in. You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes to get your prediction in. If you're on the purple app, MylkTV and MylkTV. If you do follow, you get 300 channel points there. Do you see me sending you likes? You don't see it on your end? I haven't seen your name pop up for it now. I have not. I've not seen that you've been tapping the screen. I'm not sure what's going on there. 3rd and 5 here. 1 second. I'll read chat in just a moment. 3rd down and 5. They're at the 22-yard line. They need to get to about the 17. Lamar goes back under some pressure, rolling out. And he's going to have to run, and he's going to be dragged down. And it'll be 4th down there. Thoughts on Raheem Morris getting fired? I don't like it, man. I wish they would have extended him. I like one of his with the Falcons. Do I miss Cam Newton? Yes and no. I mean, I do miss the Cam Newton of old. I mean, having an MVP level quarterback and stuff like that would be fantastic. You know, we love that. But like at the same time, you know, he's kind of older now. He's kind of moved on, so it is what it is. By the way, Falcons, not the Falcons. Sorry, Ravens going for a field goal here. Ravens go for a field goal. It's a 40-yarder, and they're gonna make it there. So it's gonna be. The kick is up. It is good. So, yep, 10-0. 10-0 there. If Rivers can play, Cam Newton still play? I mean, yes and no. One of the problems is Cam Newton relied a lot on mobility. And as he gets older, that hurts him more compared to Phillip Rivers, who's just a pocket passer. And, like, I mean, you can be like 80 years old and still have, like, upper body strength and stuff. But, yeah, a little bit of mobility. I see the hearts you're sending me. I seen like the hand heart and stuff like that. Now I did see that, but I haven't seen your likes and stuff like that. It should pop up. If it pops up over my mic and it has your name that you've liked like 100 times and stuff, then that counts. But for some reason it's not showing me. I see Manny and Skull are top of the screen right now. I do see that. Newton can still run though, or is he lost a step? Well, he hadn't played really in a while, so it's kind of hard to, you know. It's really hard to do that. It's kind of really hard to like just come out of nowhere and do that. Tinjal, thank you for the likes here. Skull, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yeah, I see. Appreciate that. Yeah, sorry, Nell. It's not showing me your likes, but I do appreciate the gifts you've been contributing. I did see the hand heart earlier, so thank you. Duke is, but yeah, we'll just have to see what the future is. I don't know though with him. How we doing, Torchy? Welcome in here. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. The only pocket passers can come back after a 5-year hiatus. I mean, you can have a mobile quarterback come back. I'm just saying, when you have both, it's harder for like a running quarterback to come back because like being in pristine like there's no. It's hard to come back as like a like basically chiseled / like Greek god almost of an athlete compared to like just you can throw a ball far. I mean, how many quarterbacks have you seen that like have phenomenal performances and they got like a beer gut? You know what I'm saying? Like they got like a beer belly, beer gut kind of thing going on. And like compared to like straight up muscle, it's harder to come back when like athleticism is like a big part of your game. But like quarterbacks that are kind of a more lazy, like a Ben Roethlisberger, like a Phillip Rivers, not lazy, but you know what I'm saying, like that. Nell, thank you so much for the You're Awesome gift. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Kaepernick, I don't think Kaepernick can come back. Problem with Kaepernick is he started to decline towards the end of his career. Anyway, I mean, he did towards the end of his career. He started to kind of decline anyway, but congrats on breaking the sack record, Miles. Hey, thank you. I worked really hard for that. I appreciate it. I look a little bit different on the field than I do right now. Gainwell with a solid return. He's down to the 45. There is a flag down on the return. I look just a little bit different. Elizabeth, thank you for the likes. And if you've noticed, have you ever seen me live during a Browns game? You haven't. Okay, so a holding call on the Steelers, and that'll back them up. So on the return there, it was pretty good there, but that will back them up. Present calls. Philadelphia, how we doing? Manny, thank you for the likes here. So, yeah. 10-0 here. So, it's going to be Pittsburgh ball at their own 27-yard line. So, 1st and 10. It was a good return. We've had big plays. The good return here, the Ravens' big run by Derrick Henry, both called back due to penalties. Congrats on the Panthers. Thank you, Eldon. Thank you. Very happy about that. Excited to have a game. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Steelers. Rodgers under center. You did better today after the Falcons dub. Oh, much better, Beans. Much better. Handoff here, Warren with the carry. And he's going to get about 2.5 yards. Much, much better. The football gods have smiled upon us for getting screwed over yesterday. But a 2-yard gain there. It'll be 2nd and 8 here for the Steelers. So, yeah, feels good. It feels good. How about Cam Little with the record kick today for the Jags? Yeah, he kicked a 67-yarder, which is just a little bit shorter than his record setting 68. But he's got first and second place for the longest kicks. Panthers versus Bills. Hey, if we do that in Super Bowl, I'm down. Panthers game was rigged. Thankfully, y'all still got it. Yeah, I'm happy, Don Juan. It was so frustrating. So frustrating. 2nd and 8 here. They're going to hand it off to Warren. Warren run. And maybe a yard, if that. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up here. So 3rd and 7 for the Steelers. Do they get a first down or not? What do you guys want to see? By the way, forgot to do that. If y'all want to get your prediction in here, by the way, who scores next on the Purple app, put your channel points on that and try to get that there. Had to be nervous that last Saints drive before the pick. No, for sure, I was. I was after they got that touchdown. I was like, man, they're going to play too conservative. I was like, just recover the onside kick, just recover the onside kick. That's all I'm requiring. That's all I need. It happened. Playoff Panthers. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? I've already bought an NFC South champion shirt. Rodgers throws over the middle. It's going to be caught. Gainwell, who's going to get a first down. He's down at the 39-yard line, but a solid gain there. And first down, Steelers. Give it the drive alive. Manny, thank you for the likes. But yeah, no. I was 100% nervous during that game. I was not. I didn't feel well. I didn't like it. But either way, either way, it worked. It worked out. The big interception return was huge. I wish they would have been able to get a touchdown, but Rodgers looks, throws to the side. It's going to be caught by Warren in the backfield. Warren makes a move. He's going to get a solid gain. He's got a first down and more inside Ravens territory, down to about the 42-yard line. So a big first down there. And they're going to officially mark him down at the 43-yard line. So down at the 43-yard line, it's still going to be a big gain and a first down for the Steelers. Confidence to beat the Rams. Already did it. Yeah, I mean, if they got a little bit of confidence, right? Let's try it. Let's run it back, baby. Let's run it back. We swept the Falcons this year. Why not sweep the Rams? Here we go. Fakes a handoff here. Rodgers looking. He's going to launch it deep down the field. It is too high. He had him wide open, but he cannot connect. 2nd and 10 there. Try to go to Smith. Jonnu Smith was wide open, but Rodgers overthrows him. Man, they had him wide open, man. And he just overthrows it. Manny, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate it. 2nd and 10 here. Rodgers going back once again. He wants to get that back, but a throw here. It's going to be caught down to the 39-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 to be exact. All right, 3rd down and 6 here for the Steelers. You want a first down for the Steelers, or do you want to stop by the Ravens? What do you guys want to see? How about the Eagles playing backups and blowing the 2 seed? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's their choice. Rodgers rolling out. He's going to run. He might. No, he's not going to be able to get there. And he's going to be dragged down. It's going to be 4th down and 7. He loses a yard there. But they drag down Rodgers. I was like, yeah, he's not mobile enough. Thank you, Nell, for the heart puff, for the hand heart. Thank you so much. You hate the Birds game? Yeah, I can't believe. I was like watching the Commanders when that was wild. How many DPIs did they give up? I honestly have no clue. I didn't watch it. I had it on to the side, but. And here we go, 57-yard attempt, kick up here. It is good. A 57-yarder there for the Steelers. So the Steelers are going to make a kick there. All right, and if you're on Twitch, MylkTV, MylkTV, got another prediction. Who do you think's going to score next, Ravens or Steelers? Get your channel prediction points on there, and let's go. Like 7? Wow, that's crazy, actually. That is beyond crazy. And zone calls, by the way. Wild. Absolutely wild. I didn't watch hardly any of it. Happy for the Panthers. Me too. Me too, Michael. We deserved it. Feels good. We deserved it. What you thinking for the likes, by the way? It's well earned. It's been a long time. It's been a lot, but we'll take it. Who the Panthers are going to play next week? We play the Rams. We don't know when, but it is going to happen. We're at a commercial break right now. Steelers just got a field goal. It's 10-3, so made it a one-possession game. Ravens get ready to get the ball back to the Rams. That's going to be tough. Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, they did beat the Rams. We'll see if they can do it again. It's like I said, though, it will be a tough one. So, we'll see. We shall see. Eagles lose today. Yep, the Eagles did lose today. I keep getting notifications. It's like all these different statements by Arthur Blank about Raheem Morris and their general manager. I'm like, it's over. It's done. You don't have to keep posting about it. I don't know how many times there's like a million different ways I could say it, I guess. Like trivia the other day, do you know the only rookie to throw for 400 yards their first start? I do. Cam Newton, baby. He did it his first 2 games. His first 2 games, he threw for over 400 yards. Let's see, the Panthers game will be home against the Rams. Yeah, it'll be home against the Rams. Yep. I don't know exactly when. Now coming in here with the fireworks show. W-Nil. I love those animated one. Hello, wow, you did not know that? Yeah. It was such a wild start for him, man. If you go back and watch those games, it was crazy. Because I remember them. I remember, like, after the first couple games, they were like, this man is going to be on pace to, like, he's going to break the passing yards in a season record his first year. Because he literally threw for over 400 yards his first 2 games. It was a great start. It was an absolute amazing start for Cam's career. But even though the Rams got a better record, though, I mean, the Panthers beat the Rams at home, so we'll see if we can do it again, though. Yo, Jillian, thank you for the likes here. You don't think the 49ers showed up yesterday for the game? Yeah, they didn't. I didn't actually watch all of it, but from my understanding, I think they had a lot of players get hurt too, didn't they? Amy, thank you for the likes. Manny, thank you for the likes as well. It seemed like a lot of different things went bad against them. I didn't watch it. I ended up falling asleep. I woke up and it was 13-3 with like 2 minutes left. So I was also watching hockey. I watched Carolina was up 3-1, and then I woke up and seen they lost 5-3. So it was a lot. Ball snapped here. Lamar under pressure. Maybe no, he's going to keep it. Run here to the left side. Lamar Jackson. He's going to get about a 2-3 yard gain. There is a flag down on the field though. Amy, thank you for the likes. Let's see. There is a penalty flag down on the play, but yep. He was at the Niner game last night. Yeah, too many injuries, bad coaching. That's unfortunate. Holding on the Ravens, by the way. Did not have penalties, so they're going to repeat first down. So it's going to be first down and long now. Very long. That's tough, though, for the Ravens. For the 49ers. All the injuries and stuff like that has been difficult in general, but to add on to that, not a big one there. Valele looks to be shaken up there for the Ravens. One of the defensive tackles, one of the offensive guards or tackles, one of the two. Yeah, that's tough. Seahawks the number 1 seed though. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I know. Look, I know I can be delusional at times, but there's no team that I feel like the Panthers couldn't beat in the playoffs right now in the NFC. Like, who know? Like, is it likely? No, not at all. But I still think that they could. There's no team where I'm like, oh, they're just much better than everybody else. So I don't know. I could see the Bears losing to the Packers. You agree with that? I mean, I Bears and the Packers. We'll see. I don't know about the Jordan Love situation. We'll see if he's healthy. I don't. I don't know. I don't trust the Eagles. Eagles versus Bears. Or I'm sorry, Eagles versus 49ers. 49ers are banged up quite a bit. Do I have a lot of hope for the Steelers to win, honestly? I mean, I don't either. I think that the Ravens will win personally, but first and 20 here for the Ravens. They have it at the 25-yard line, their own side of the field after the penalty. They're going to hand it off to Henry. Henry run here, and he gets about 3 yards. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of faith in I don't know. I think, and I'm just saying this from like as a third party, I think that it would be a lot more fun if the Ravens were in, because it would be more interesting to see how they play. I think the Steelers are kind of boring to watch. And they're very just kind of meh. That's just like from my perspective of like how they play. But I don't know. All right, here we go. It's going to be a shotgun formation. With it now. Looking. Lamar, pump fake. Still looking. He's going to keep it, run forward, and he's still going to lose some yards. He loses about the 3 yards again on the previous play, so now it's going to be 3rd down and 20. So that's the 3rd sack of the night here. Highsmith with the sack there. You're a Steelers fan, but I better agree. I mean, it's not that I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of faith in them. I know that they can play decent. The defense is all right. There's also like, in regards to viewership, and I know this doesn't matter to a fan, which I 100% respect, but like viewership-wise, like Lamar Jackson is a lot of fun to watch. Same with like Derrick Henry. And they're going to hand off here to Derrick Henry, and he's going to run forward for 6. So they're going to have to kick it away. That'll be 4th down at about 14. But they're getting ready to punt the ball back to the Steelers. Steelers with an opportunity to try to tie it up before halftime. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in this one. And let's see. Who got the ball first? Ravens got the ball first, so that means that the Steelers will get it to start. Steelers will get it to start. That's fair. Eagles are boring to watch, too. No, I agree. I do think that they are. The Eagles are kind of riding their defense right now. They're more fun to watch when Saquon's doing great and the offense is having big plays, but they don't kind of have that situation right now. Saquon's kind of had a meh year, and I don't know, man. It's a defensive thing, too. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but go Ravens, just parlay queen. They're looking okay right now. 6:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. They're taking a commercial break. And by the way, Steelers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 17, so pin back far. Super fun for me watching the defense, but not good for viewership. No, for sure. And I mean, viewership doesn't matter. I want the better teams to be there anyway. Yo, Parlay Queen, thank you so much for the finger hearts. I mean, viewership's whatever in that regard. I want good football. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I feel about some of it. But I know everybody's going to be heavily invested in their own team anyway, too, you know? So, Amy, thank you for the likes there. Manny, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate it. I don't know. It is concerning here. Per the Falcons, ZRG Partners will assist on their head coach search, and Sportsology Group will assist on their general manager role search. So they got 2 different helps for like trying to figure out who's going to help them lead their future. So we'll see how that goes. Amy, thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all are tapping that screen and follow. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe. I'd love to have you guys back in here. Also at the top of the chat, you can vote for who you think's going to win between the two teams. So, yeah, right now it's split. It's split between the Steelers and the Ravens. So if you'd like to influence that at the top of the chat there on YouTube, go vote. Enough like watching the steel curtain back in the 70s. I cannot relate, but I got you. I seen like the old like the Chris Bear and the. Every time I see like the 70s, I didn't get to live during that time. I was not quite born, so it's always what a great time here. The Irish Crisp in this cold Pittsburgh December. And the steel curtain coming out here, take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Fearsome foursome Rams. Fearsome foursome Rams. Yeah, they're coming to Carolina. Steelers ain't even trying. This game is over. I think they are trying. We'll see, though. We'll see. Bills versus Jags in the playoffs will be cinema. That will be an interesting one. Yeah, Bills versus Jags will be interesting. I could see the Bills win that one, too. Went to the last Rams versus Panthers game. I don't know if it could be as good as that one, but yeah, hopefully we get good performance by the Panthers. Rodgers with a throw down the field here, knocked away there, incomplete. Tried to get it to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, not able to connect there. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 coming up here. But man, oh man. Thank y'all for the likes, by the way. Keep tapping that screen. We're at 50,000. W-chat. Thank you for the 50,000 likes here. We're not even at halftime, and y'all have got 50,000 likes. Appreciate y'all. All right, 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 here. Ball snapped here. Fakes the handoff. Rodgers throws over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete there. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10. So the pass there, not able to connect. Trying to go to Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen, former Carolina Panther. Yo, what up, Moose? How we doing? Welcome. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? So 3rd and 10 here. Doing good? Good. Glad to hear. But yeah, try to go there to old Thielen. Not able to connect. We'll see here. All right, here we go. Big chance. So 3rd down and 10. Rodgers, empty backfield, just by himself. The pressure's on. He's going to throw. Incomplete there. Trying to go to Gainwell. It was too low. Incomplete. 3 and out. And it's going to be 4th and 10 here. Now the Steelers are going to have to punt it back to the Ravens. That was 3 incomplete passes, so not much time came off the clock there. You totally forgot Thielen was on the Steelers. Right. Yo, what up, Jetko? How we doing? Who are the Rams playing in the playoffs? They're playing the Panthers. It's going to be Rams at Panthers. Like Jack Lambert, Joe Green, Dwight White, Ernie Holmes, Mel Blount. Yeah. Did I see the Lions versus Bears game? I watched some of it on the side. I didn't 100% watch it. I was watching Red Zone, but I was also watching other stuff as well. But I did catch some of it. It looked pretty entertaining from what I saw. It was a pretty crazy game for sure. There's a flag on this kick, by the way. So what I saw, it did look very interesting, a lot of fun, and just a lot of craziness. Manny, thank you for the likes. Amy, thank you for the likes as well. Let's see, the Lions made a 40-yard 40-yard field goal. Pretty good. Lions just pretty much won out big time. Illegal motion there. Now it's going to be 4th down. Oh, all right. Hurricanes with a goal there. And they're up 3-1 here. They were. All right, so Steelers are about to punt. Number 1 seed. There you go. Big win there for the Broncos. Kenzie, how are you doing? Welcome in here. I know you're excited about that. So penalty there on the Steelers had a player line up offside, so they're going to have to back up and do it again. So here we go. Punt coming up for the Steelers there. You good? How are you? I'm good. We're in the playoffs, and that's all I wanted. That's more than I wanted, actually. I thought 7-10. who are the Bears and the Eagles playing against each other in the playoffs? The Bears will be hosting the Packers, and the Eagles host the 49ers. Panthers in the playoffs. Yes, ma'am. They're in the playoffs, and that's more than I could ask for. Yeah. We host the Rams, and I don't care. Bring it on. Anyone see Joe Burrow fixing his hair in the press conference? I did not. I did not see that. I did not see it. What happened? Are we going to run back 10 years? I mean, let's do it. Let's run it back. Different outcome, but we'll run it back. Who I think will win? What game? Win the Super Bowl? I don't know right now. Honestly, don't know. I'd have to think about it. You think you like the outcome from then? No, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I was miserable. Looked like he was. I don't know. Maybe I did see that. I don't know. You was happy? Yeah, I bet you were. I bet you were. Well, not this time. Not this time. I need redemption. I'll never get over that Super Bowl. That was the perfect season that didn't end the way it should have. Broncos and Seahawks, you was 12 when that happened. Upsetting. Broncos and Seahawks Super Bowl. New England versus Bears again. New England versus Bears. I don't know about that. If I had to pick right now what I think the Super Bowl would be, I would agree with the New England. In the NFC though, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't trust anybody in the NFC. I don't trust the Seahawks because of Sam Darnold, bro. I cannot trust him at all. I don't trust the Bears. They're too young. The offenses look good, but they've shown vulnerabilities, and they might even lose to the Packers first round. The Eagles have not looked good on offense all year. That defense has carried them in everything. The Panthers are the 4th seed. That's my bias, and if we play the Atlanta Falcons each time or whatever, if we could somehow convince the opposing team to wear the Atlanta Falcons jerseys, we're winning. We're winning it all. I don't care who it is. Panthers are going all the way, but that's not happening. If we can brainwash Bryce Young to make him think that we're playing the Falcons every time, we're winning the whole thing. But for some reason, we can. And I don't know. Part of me thinks maybe the Rams, but I genuinely have no clue. I don't know. They've had a hard schedule. Hand off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry with a run. He's got a first down. He's across midfield down to the 45 inside Steelers territory. 5.5 left here. What about the Niners? They're too banged up. Rams, your second pick. I feel like the 49ers are too banged up. Seahawks have the best chance because of Darnold switching teams, just the Stafford did the Rams. Well, the difference is we seen good performances out of. I don't know, man. Maybe, but it don't feel right to me. It don't sound right to me. I've seen Darnold choke it way too many times. I don't know, man. I just don't trust it. That's why we'll just have to see what happens. We'll just have to see what happens here. The Skull thinking for likes there. Manny thinking for likes. Maybe the Bears. I don't know. Bears versus Patriots makes sense. Seattle can surpass us. Maybe. Throw here. It's going to be incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 here. 3rd and 9 for the Ravens. Sam Darnold is legit. Bro, I don't trust that at all. I don't. I know what you mean because Darnold did choke the Vikings last season. Yeah. Yeah, they went like what? 14-3, 13-4. I don't know, man. Like if you had to make me put money on which team is the most overrated and like which one would choke, I'd put it on the Seahawks, like without a doubt. With it now, Lamar Keeps it on 3rd and 9. He's got a first down more. He's at the 30, at the 25. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 23-yard line or so. You think Darnold has changed, though? I believe it when I see it, but as of right now, I don't believe. Oh, there's a penalty flag down. Holding on the Ravens, so that big run doesn't count. Buffalo can't beat New England? I don't think so. Not on the road. I don't think Buffalo can run the table. I think that it's going to be too hard for them to run the table. The Bills have – who do the Bills play? They have to play they play the 3rd seed. They play the 3rd seed, is that right? So they play the Jaguars. Your Panthers won the division. Yes, they did. Big win there. They play the Jags. Yeah. So I could see the Bills win that. I could see the Jags win that one too. But I don't know how I trust about that one either. But I don't know. This season's been wild anyway. 3rd and 17 to throw to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers gets down the field. He gets down to the 41-yard line. They could try to go for the field goal here. It'd be about a 58-yarder. Do they trust their kicker? Probably not. Darnold didn't play that good against the 49ers either. Only managed 13 points. You just hope that the Rodgers last game. It might be. So 4th and 7 here for the Ravens. 4th and 7 here for the Ravens. They're lining up to punt it away. I wonder if they try to do a trick play of sorts, but no, they're going to punt it. And it's high. It's going to be bouncing, and it's going to be down at about the 9-yard line. So backed them up pretty far there. So punt it away, yep. I'm just waiting here. I'm just waiting to see. I'm trying to wait for that one to. There we go. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be there. Buffalo will beat Jacksonville. I think so. Jags won't win because it's not their year to get past the wild card round. It might. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I 100% understand that. They're just gonna have to do something. What up, Grizz? I've got the game on here to the side. I haven't been watching as much, but I have been getting score updates. What it is. You think the Panthers play Saturday or Sunday? If I had to bet, it'd be on Saturday. If I had to bet on which day it was going to be, I would say it'd be Saturday and probably the first game, because I think they'll be like, let's just get that game out of the way. I hope it's not, but if I was a betting man, that's where I'd put it. Bills only lacked a kicker tonight, but they'll get a new one because the playoffs. They'll get a new one before the playoffs start there. Panthers lost yesterday. Yeah, but they're in the playoffs. We're in the playoffs. It doesn't matter, Drewski. Panthers are in the playoffs, and they are NFC South champions. They got screwed yesterday, thank you. I'll tell you that firsthand. And the football gods granted them mercy by letting them win. Bills beat New England would be a surprise. I don't think it would be a surprise as much, but, I don't know. Bills got to run the gauntlet. But I'll tell you this. If the Bills can't win it this year, they're never going to win it. If the Bills can't win it this year, I don't think they're going to win it at all. Because, there's no Patrick Mahomes, there's no Joe Burrow. That Atlanta game was killer too. Yeah. Congrats, Mylk, playoff bound. Yes, sir, Sebast. We're excited. We're excited. We're hopeful. We'll see what happens, but hey, we're in the playoffs. We win the division. Happy as I can be. Bills will be dangerous because of the Chiefs out of their way. They could be, but that's the thing. It's I don't know. I mean, but you also, Joe Burrow has been another pain in the side for the Bills as well. So I don't know exactly. You think the Jags got a better offense? Yeah, the consistency for sure. Go look at Burrow's presser clip. I think I did see what you're talking about now. I think I did see what you're talking about. A run here by Warren. Warren with a good run. He's down at the 24-yard line. Now that I think about it, his like eyes are looking weird and stuff like that. I think he's just adjusting his eyes. I think that's what he's doing. Panthers play who? They play the Rams. Panthers play the Rams in Carolina. Papa Todd, thank you for the likes, by the way. He was stroking his hair like a madman. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll try to look at it here in a minute. But right here to the side, it's going to be caught. And MVS, well, he gets about a yard. So 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line. 2.5 left here, by the way. 2.5 left in the second quarter. I see. All right, so Devils are on a power play. They have an empty net here with 1:25 left. Carolina trying to get a stop. Yeah, this is not a good situation here for Carolina. Panthers beat the Rams. Who knows? Yeah, I know. Panthers could pull it off. Do I think they will? Not necessarily. Do I hope they will? You bet so. How do I feel about the Panthers? Panthers are the bowl, baby. Panthers are the bowl. I genuinely, like, at the end of the day, like, what does it matter? What does it matter either way? I'm going to do that one. Who do you think gets the MVP award? I think it's going to be Drake May. I think it'll be Drake May. I was originally going to go Stafford, but Stafford's kind of fell off the past couple weeks. And, I don't know. The Patriots have had an unreal year. I think he will get it. If I had to pick a defensive guy, I would probably go with Myles Garrett, but I do think Drake May gets it there. How to beat a team twice. Yeah, it is hard to beat a team twice, but we broke the win-loss record that we kept doing there. The win-loss record that we had, so now we're free to just win. You like the Panthers helmets? Panthers have the best jerseys. I know that's biased, but like the Panthers black helmets in particular, they're so good. But yeah, like I don't know. I love the Panthers jerseys, the combos with the whatever. I don't know. I think they have like really nice combos with everything. You have a feeling Josh Allen will be a 2-time MVP award winner? You think that he's going to win the MVP this year? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Not this year. Not this year, but I don't know. Maybe they give it to him this year. I don't think he deserved it last year, but he got it. So who knows? Maybe he gets it this year. Yeah, I don't know. I get as a Panthers fan, you still can't believe we are in after all the rough year. Yeah, it feels so good just to be in, man. Just to be in, period. Like, I thought maybe we'd get 7 wins this year. That's what I was like, okay, that's what I'm hoping for. And if we get that, man, I'll be happy as can be. But sure enough, we're here at 8-9, and we got a playoff spot. Should be 9-8, but 8-9, and we got a home playoff game. I'll take it. How about the Broncos and Bears? No, I don't trust the Broncos. Maybe the Bears, but I genuinely, the offense for the Broncos is too bad. Throw here, it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 9. I don't trust them enough. All right, Carolina wins. Makave. Thank you for the likes there. Appreciate it. All right. 3rd down and 9 here for the Steelers. Here we go. Looking. Rodgers 3rd and 9. He's going to run. He's got 5. He's got a first down. He's going to keep running down the field. Big run there, and it's going to be a solid gain to the first down. Huge, huge play there. Ball snapped here. Quick throw over the middle. It's going to be caught by Gainwell. Gainwell with the reception. He's going to be down at the 48-yard line, 2nd and 3 here. Steelers marching down here. 1:30 left. Maybe they'll try to score before halftime. But yeah, having the Panthers just being relevant right now, it's all that you could ask for and more. I say Rodgers ran. Yes, he did. He did run. He ran for about probably about 15 yards. Throw over the middle here. It's going to be caught. It's a screen. Check down to Gainwell. Gainwell with the carry. He's going to be inside the 40 at about the 37-yard line. So 1st and 10 there. So 1:06 left here. All right, Berg Rodgers. So, man, oh, man. Manny, thank you for the likes there. Thank you. Make sure y'all tap that screen. 64,000 likes. And Steelers take a timeout. They want to make sure that they get everything as best they can. And they're good to go. But so there's still 2 timeouts left for the Steelers, but they did just take 1 there. Now score a touchdown. We'll see. Will the Steelers be able to score a touchdown? See here. Man, 40 years old running. Yeah, exactly. Surprise Rodgers can run. Thank you, Falcons. Yeah. Rodgers over the middle is going to be caught. First down to about the 23-yard line, 23-yard line. And that's going to be Austin. Austin with the reception there, Calvin Austin. And 50 seconds remaining. Clock is ticking down. It is a 1st down and 10 here. Pittsburgh probably okay with letting the clock tick down a little bit, trying to erase time on the clock so they can maybe take a shot. And 40 seconds remaining. Wait for the ball to be snapped, and it is. Rodgers throws. It is incomplete. Try to go to Austin again. So 2nd and 10, 29 seconds left here. Brady said he could still play. You believe him? I think he probably could, yeah. Winner of this game plays Texans, I think. Yep, at home. So 29 seconds here, 2nd and 10. And have the ball at the 24-yard line. Let's see. Ball snapped here. Rodgers throws. Gainwell with it. He's at the 20. He's going to be down right near the 1st down line. I don't know if that counted, but they will take another timeout here. 22 seconds. And they're right around the 15-yard line. So they're going to get the yards, an immediate timeout, try to get going. With 22 seconds left. Don't forget, Tom Brady did horrible in his last season. I mean, he didn't do great, but he had some problems around him. But just to say, I mean, if he came back, I don't know if it'd be fantastic, but yo, what up, Chris? How we doing? So 3rd down and 1 here. 3rd and 1 here for the Steelers. 3rd down and 1. What will happen here? What will happen with Rodgers and the Steelers on this drive? They're trying to get down there. Who do I want to win in this game? I will, if I had to, I mean, I'd rather see the Ravens win. Personally, I'd rather see the Ravens win. 3rd and 2. 22 seconds left. It's a shotgun formation. Ball snapped. Rodgers Throws quickly, caught, and right at the 10-yard line. Clock's going to keep running. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with a reception. They still got a timeout. They're going to take it here. So 13 seconds left. Ravens, says Rich. Nell coming in here with the Night Star. W, Nell. Thank you for the gift there. Thank you for the Night Star gift, Nell. Thank you so much. First and goal coming up here, by the way. You need Henry to score. So 15 seconds here. You're welcome. Thank you. Jets get the first round pick. 5. I thought that was the Giants. I thought the Giants got that one. Hi, Mylk. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year to you, JD. Sorry. How are you doing? And Happy New Year's to you as well. First and goal coming up here to the Steelers. By the way, they have it at just inside the 10-yard line. They don't want to be too risky with the play. Of course, they want a touchdown, but you don't want to risk too much because the turnover here would hurt tremendously. Even though the Steelers do get the ball in the second half. Rodgers throws. Incomplete there. And it'll be second and goal. Second and goal coming up here. Raiders first pick. Yep. Texans will dominate the Steelers. If it happens, you're a Steelers fan too. Just being for real. Yeah. GTA 6 going to drop this year. Actually, I highly doubt that. That's it, right? At this point, you want a good Super Bowl? Right. Rodgers throws back of the end zone. He just throws it away. Second and goal is going to be third and goal. 7 seconds left. Lapa fan thinking for the likes. No timeouts here for the Steelers. Any throws that they have to be in the end zone or thrown away. So here we go. Third and goal. Third down and goal. What do you think? Should they, I don't know, man. We're going to have to see what they try here. You're told that Seattle wouldn't be a 5th or 6th seed if they lost their game, but don't see how. I mean, if they would have lost their game, they would have probably been the 5th or 6th seed, yeah. Rodgers throws back of the end zone. Incomplete, but they're putting a flag down. They're saying pass interference, and that'll put the ball at the 1-yard line. But with 2 seconds left, do they want to risk it? The Atlanta Falcons just fired their head coach, yep, and their general manager. So they're calling pass interference on Baltimore, and that'll put the ball at the 1-yard line. So it'll be first down and goal at the 1, but there's only 2 seconds left. Do you risk it? Let's go Rodgers, run it in. Should they? What do you think? Here we go. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what I laughed at in just a second. All right, they're going for the touchdown. It's first and goal. 2 seconds left. This is the only play before halftime. Rodgers under center here. He's just trying to get him to jump offside, maybe. No, he's not. Ball snapped. Rodgers tossed back. It's in the backfield. He's met in the backfield. He's going to be tackled. No gain, and that's going to be it. So a big tackle there, and the Ravens get the stop. So it's going to go to halftime 10-3 there. Big momentum shift there as it's going to be with the Ravens. What a stop by the Ravens there. 1-on-1, and he gets slammed down. What I was laughing about is the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes just played the New Jersey Devils. The Carolina Hurricanes just played the New Jersey Devils and beat them. And the Hurricanes, they made a post, like they had like the stats, like when they won or whatever. It said, pump their own gas. And I thought that was funny. He said, pump their own gas. If you know Jersey, you'll know what it's talking about. But man, yo, what up, Spencer? How we doing? Welcome, man. Oh man, what a half! What a half there. But yeah, so nobody scores there at the end, so nothing there. But if you'd like to get a prediction in here for the second half, you got 30 minutes. So go ahead and get your prediction in there. All right. My drink is completely out. I'm gonna run and grab one real quick. Make sure y'all top of that screen. Who are the Panthers playing in the playoffs? We're gonna be playing the Rams. We'll be playing the Rams. I'm stepping away for just a second, okay? I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back, okay? I will be right back. Make sure y'all tap that screen and follow. And we'll be talking some more football and stuff in just a second, okay? Be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so Bills Mafia, by the way, the reason that the Seattle would be the 5 or the 6 seed is the top 4 seeds are reserved for division winners. It does not matter the record unless you're the division winner. So if the CA Hawks would have lost... Oh. Yes, so Saturday. Okay, so here's the matchups. Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Panthers will take on the Rams. Also Saturday, we'll have the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears. Here, let me show this to y'all. All right, here are the matchups, ladies and gentlemen. All right, y'all can see that, yes? Here's what the matchups look like. These are the games. Steelers not ready for prime. Try to make that more tightly. Okay. There we go. David, thank you so much for the gift there. So there, you can see All right, let that go away. All right, you can see this stuff there. So, Panthers will be taking on the Rams Saturday, January 10th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, I did too. I knew it was going to be the first game on Saturday. Then that on Saturday night, it'll be Green Bay versus Chicago. Then on next Sunday, the Bills will be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars at 1. Then at 4:30 p.m., there's going to be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And then next Sunday, the night game is going to be Chargers versus Patriots. Next Monday Night Football will be the Texans at the winner of this game tonight. I had these little pretzel bites and it's stuck in my teeth. But yeah, these are the games. These are the games. All right. Really want the Panthers and Bears to win? Yeah. So the Panthers and Rams game will be on Fox. Your birthday Saturday. Hold on, let me see. Let me get a clip of this real quick. Sucks. Let me. Oh. Stop it. There we go. Beautiful. All right. There we go. There we go. Bill off. Hold on. All right. Congratulations to the Panthers. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I was getting a screenshot of that, so I had it. All right. I'm excited for the 49ers and Eagles will be a good one. Yeah, I think so. Oh, let me try to do this real quick. Six. Okay, anybody who's curious. Anybody who's curious, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on, yeah, there we go. There you go. There's the playoffs. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you can see it. I've got the schedule up right there. So we'll see how that one goes, but yeah. Will Love play for the Packers? I don't know. It's too early to tell. I would say he does. To be honest with you. But I can't confirm nor deny. I don't know, actually. Got to fix the play calling. Can I believe we're in the playoffs? I'm happy about it. Who plays Steeler or Baltimore? The winner of tonight's game plays. I can't believe we're in the playoffs, though. No, I can't. It's hard to believe. It's honestly hard to believe. Yeah, hold on. I'll bring this here as well so y'all can see it. I've got that above everything right there. So there's the schedule. There's the schedule so y'all can see it down there. I'll leave that up during halftime. Nell, thank you so much for the roses. Appreciate that. So there's the schedule down there. As you can see, what the playoffs are looking like. I can probably keep it up here during the stream. I don't know if you can see that very well. Oh, 100% there. NFC any team. Yo, thank you for the roses, Nell. Thank you. Thank you there. You don't know if we'll beat the 49ers because our offense will be a downfall if we lose. No, 100%. No, I get that, and I agree. I think that the problem with it, though, for y'all in particular, is I think that the biggest problem for y'all is that. But also the 49ers are kind of hurt, so we'll see. Congrats for the Panthers. Please beat the Rams. I hope so. I hope so. If we could beat the Rams, that would be phenomenal. I would be so happy if we can beat the Rams. But yeah, that's the schedule right there. This Saturday, Panthers will take on the Rams at 4:30. You're going to cry. Why are you going to cry? Why are you going to cry? I'm sending myself stuff. Why are the Jets so bad? That's just how it is. You want to see Bank of America packed out? It will be. Have a nice one to catch you later. All right, we'll see you later. Nell, thank you so much for hanging out here. Congrats your Panthers, but your Giants can't even lose, right? That is true. They unfortunately, for your sake, did not. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. One second here. I was sending this to a couple of my friends real quick. All right, everybody. All right, second half. Get ready to start here in just a second, by the way. Your team didn't make the playoffs. Can't relate. Sorry. Can't relate. Your team didn't make the playoffs. I cannot relate. I hate to break it to you. Any second half player props you'd like? I'm going to say Derrick Henry touchdown. I'm going to say Derrick Henry touchdown. How many rushing yards he got? He's got 112 yards. I'm going to say he gets over 150. So 40 more yards. I'm going to say he goes over 150 and a touchdown. I don't bet much. I want to go ahead and preface that. But yeah. Winning all day for Sunday night, you know it. Make sure to watch the Burrow presser. Oh, yeah. Let me check it up. Let me see if I can find it. Let me look. For Joey B. Let's see what Joe Burrow's been up to. Joe Burrow. I'm going to look up Joe Burrow hair. Do you think that Harbaugh gets fired if they lose? He might be. I think they want to part ways. They just announced the playoff schedule with the times. Brother, I've got it up right there. Oh, yeah, I do see it. I see the Joe Burrow thing. I relate to that so much, though. I've done that before. I can't even say anything about that because I've, without a doubt, have seen that. I've done that myself. When it bothers you, when you're like it. I've had hair bother me like that where it's like it will not stay out of your way. I do that on stream about every night. I feel like if not for this headset, it would probably happen even more. But like when your hair's at that like awkward length, you just thought it was alarming. No, it's nothing alarm. No. It's an internet overreaction, to be honest with you. It's just he's uncomfortable with the hair because I'm like my hair does the same stuff. Like if it gets down and it's in the way, and if it's too long, it'll keep falling back down. It is so frustrating. But no, I don't. It's nothing there. I think it's whatever. Richie, thank you for the follow. They appreciate you. No, I don't think it's a big problem. All right, so Steelers are going to get the ball. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Rodgers going to toss back here to left side. Warren with a carry. Warren's going to rush 40, gets about 9 yards on that one. Welcome, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Rams versus Panthers Monday night, I believe. No, it's not. It's not on Monday night. I got the picture here. Let me try to get that there. Get that there. There you go. There's your schedule. It's the first game on Saturday. It'll be on the Saturday. All right. Handoff here and a run up the middle and enough for a first down. First down there. You want Rodgers to win, though? It's going to be tough for Rodgers to win. We'll see, though. 1st and 10 there. That was a big stop by them, by the way. By the Ravens towards the end of the first half. That was a huge stop. Who are the Pats playing? So the Pats are playing they're playing the Chargers, and that'll be on Sunday night. Next Sunday night, the Pats play the Chargers. So on that day, the Pats will be playing the Chargers. Here we go. Rodgers looking. Launches over the middle. Incomplete. Trying to go in the vicinity of Adam Thielen. Not able to get there and connect, so incomplete. This is the first playoff game, though. So that is the first. Yeah, Panthers versus Rams will be the first playoff game. When do the Pats play? It's Sunday night. Sunday Night Football. Amy, thank you for the likes, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for Rodgers. Rodgers goes over the middle. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. And not good there. By the way, just curious, has the stream been smooth tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Has the stream been smooth for y'all? Like, is it lagged or delayed or looked choppy or anything like that for y'all? I'm just curious. Am I streaming that one? Not the Panthers game. I'm not streaming that again. Actually, this game is a playoff game. Win it in. Yeah, it looks smooth. It's good. Okay. Smooth stream. Okay. I was making sure. I was just checking because I'm not using my usual internet. I have a backup internet right now because my main internet's pretty bad. See, I just saw it a little choppy there. It looked like I was lagging a little bit. The stream was laggy for me on Twitch, so you switched to here where it's a little bit better. Okay. All right. I was afraid that was the case. I was afraid there was a little bit of lag. But it makes sense. All right. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that. A little choppy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't like this internet either. I'm so frustrated. I've got one internet, so I'm gonna vent. I've got one internet. I got two internet service providers right now. One is very stable, like I can rely on it pretty much all the time, but it is not good enough for streaming. It's not good enough for streaming. The other one has the amazing speeds, phenomenal, works great. But the problem is that it was out for like 2 weeks. I've only had it for almost 2 months now. And it was out for 2 weeks. There was another time where it was out a couple days. It's been out now for 2 or 3 days. They're not stable at all. And it's been so frustrating. I've called them probably 20 times. And I've had this twice now. And it's just so frustrating. I live in a small town. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big town, but yeah. And one's fiber, so am I still on backup internet? Yeah, I'm on backup internet right now. Yeah. But it's not like a tiny, tiny town, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on your, like, definition of a tiny town. But I am on the backup internet. And it's a new fiber connection. It's just like it doesn't work as well. Am I streaming any playoff games? Yes, I'll be live for pretty much all the playoff games. I will not be live for the Panthers one. And I may be late or not live for the Saturday night game. Because I may be watching that game with some family and friends and stuff like that. So, like, I may not be ready exactly. I'm like you. What do you mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna try to be live for as much as I can. So, I honestly, I have no clue. What if the playoffs make it to the NFC Championship versus Seattle? What, like if the Panthers make it to the championship against Seattle? I would lose my mind. You're the biggest fan about of who? Of who? Throw there to Fryermuth. He gets a catch and a first down. You're Salvador thinking with the legs. Salvador thinking with the legs. Thank you. Appreciate all the likes, everybody. 71,000 here. You have YouTube TV, and it went out into the second quarter. Well, I'm watching on YouTube TV. I love my YouTube TV. But that's what I use. Ball snapped here. They're going to toss out. And they rush for about a yard. Johnny Smith with the carry. Would you stream that if the Panthers got that far? No, I wouldn't. No, I would not stream that one. If the Panthers make the NFC Championship, I'm not streaming it at all. It's bad luck. The Panthers have never won when I've streamed. If you wanted to see me stream during a Panthers game, yesterday was it. You love YouTube TV too, but not the price. Yeah, to be fair, there is talks that they're going to come out with a bunch of different streaming service options to where it's like it should be cheaper, but they should be more focused, like a sports option and like home option and stuff like that. Throw down the field here. It is caught. Adam Thielen with a reception. He's going to be down to 11. So first down at 10 here. Adam Thielen with a big grab. You're from the future. Carolina wins the Super Bowl 3 times in a row. Well, I hope you're right. I need it. I need it more than anything. I need it. Panthers play the Rams first for the playoffs. Yeah. You didn't know Adam Thielen was on the Steelers? Yep. He was. He's been very quiet this year. I've kept up with it, but it's just because it's been funny to keep up with personally. But yeah. Handoff here. It's going to be a run by Warren. Warren with the carry. He's going to get about 3-4 yards. Man, thank you for the likes there. Appreciate it. You going to the game or are you going to stay home? I'll probably stay home. I'm going to probably stay home. It's way too expensive. I don't have the money for that. But sometimes it's debatable for me to go to a regular season game. Let alone playoff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the game goes. I'm just glad to have it be in the playoffs, man. Second down and 8 here for the Steelers. Ball snapped. Rodgers looks. He's going to throw here in the backfield. It's to Warren. Warren with the catch. He's going to make a move. He's going to be down. Down to the 3-yard line is where they're going to mark him. It'll be third down and about 2. If the Panthers make the Super Bowl, you have to be there. There's no way I can go to the Super Bowl. There's no. That is the most expensive game. And unfortunately, they've taken the common fan out of the Super Bowl because the way that they have it set up now is it is 100% for the rich people and it's a publicity thing. It's not for the common fan anymore. Handoff here to Warren. Warren's carry, and he's going to be stopped a little bit short. It'll be 4th and inches. Rodgers isn't going down without a fight. Yeah. Who has the ball right now? It is the Steelers. Steelers have it. It's going to be 4th down and 1 here. 4th and 1 here. Did they go for it to kick the field goal? They're probably going to go for it again. Remember, they got stopped right at the end of the first half. Hayward is in the game. Cam Hayward comes in the game for the Steelers. You think 5,000 is for the cheapest seat? Yeah, that's how it is, like for the nosebleeds. All right, here we go. Looks like they're lining up for their own version of a tush-push. Ball snapped here. They're pushing forward and waiting for the spot. They've got a first down. It's going to be first down and goal at about the 1-yard line or at the half-yard line. So first and goal here coming up for the Steelers. And they pushed forward just enough. But yeah, it gets way expensive there. They tried with the football. Europeans have said nope. They tried what with them? And they're going to try to run again. They try to run up the middle. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see what the call is here. We're going to do commentary on the Ole Miss versus Miami. Yeah, I'll be doing both the college football games. They're calling a touchdown. There is a penalty flag on the field. You hope the Giants get a home playoff game soon because you have season tickets. Offside to the defense. So that penalty's declined. So the touchdown stands. So Steelers get a touchdown. So Connor Hayward with a touchdown. So Connor Hayward. So there we go. Big touchdown there. Ravens star safety Kyle Hamilton is being carted off to the locker room. So, yeah, Kyle Hamilton looks like he's going to be out for an extended period of time. But, yeah, I'll be live for the Ole Miss versus Miami game. All the college football playoff games, I'll be live for those for sure. So 8:23 left here in the third. Ball snap, kick is up. It's down the middle, and we're tied 10-10. So 8 minutes and 23 seconds left here. Ole Miss going all the way. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they can. But I'm not sure. Hate the injuries. Yeah, you'd see stuff like that for sure. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you are curious, if this is the playoff schedule, if you haven't seen it already, this is what's going to happen on Saturday. The Rams will be taking on the Panthers, and that's at 4:30 p.m., followed by that night, Packers taking on the Bears, and that's going to be at 8 o'clock p.m. That'll be a good game in the NFC North battle. Sunday, we got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. That'll start off at 1 o'clock. Then at 4:30, we're going to have San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, followed by the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the New England Patriots at 8 p.m., and that's next Sunday. And then next Monday, the winner of this game is going to be hosting the Houston Texans at 8 p.m. on ESPN. So if you'd like to watch that game as well, we're going to be live for pretty much all of these games. I may not be live for the Saturday games, just depending on how everything goes, but I will say I will do the best I can. Michael, thank you for the likes there as well. But yeah, I will not be live for the Panthers versus Rams game. But I might be able to go live for the Packers and Bears or later on. But I'll be honest with you, I would put it on about, I'd say getting to the Packers and Bears game on time is probably about a 5% chance. If we're going to be honest, maybe I do the second half. Or maybe I go live after that to kind of talk about stuff with y'all, but it's not very likely that I'm going to be live for the Packers and Bears game either. But I for sure will not be live for the Rams and Panthers. Because I'm going to hang out with friends probably that day, and I'm not going to like rush them out of the house or anything like that. I'll probably hang out with them or something, and just chill and talk. So, yeah, I don't know exactly how that's going to go. What percentage do you give your Panthers? Oh, to win? 50. 50% chance, baby. It's also a 50% chance we win the Super Bowl. You either win or you don't, baby. That's it. That's how we live in it, and that's how we going with it. It's a 50% chance. Either you win or you don't. And that's what we're going with. Did you see the Jonathan Brooks video? I didn't see the Jonathan Brooks video. I saw him post something, but I haven't seen. Glass half full, baby. Let's take it. Let's get it. Flip a coin. That's how it is. Yeah, you either win or you don't. Whether they win or lose, they have a bright future. That's what I think, too. We'll see. I do love Jonathan Brooks, though, by the way. I hope he's okay. I hope he can come back. But, all right, we're tied 10-10. Let's see. And the return here is going to be down to about the 33-34-yard line, and that is where the Ravens will start their first drive in the second half. Keep pounding. Let's go. How we doing? We're so excited about it, man. We have been righted by the football gods after what was a terrible performance by the referees, clearly on the payroll of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The football gods said, no, we're going to help the Panthers, and we get in. Too bad they let CMC go to San Francisco. Look, that was a different regime. That was Scott Federer. He's not even allowed in the state of North Carolina anymore. So we're not even going to – that's not even a Panthers man, you know. You'd be late for work again? That's fair. Rams are poverty. I hope they're poverty this week. Let me tell you something. Panthers beat them once. We can do it again. I've already been told there's like a 10-point favorite for the Rams. But I told you, it's 50-50. The Panthers win or they don't. Panthers win or they don't. That's it. And we have nothing to lose at this point. Is Lamar really the problem in Baltimore? No, not at all. There's a coaching issue. And that's why you're putting $5 on them to win it all, though? Yeah. Under pressure. A throw there by Lamar Jackson. He can't get it there. Incomplete. You're just saying they would be better. You can't deny it? Wait. For sure they'd be better, but yeah. Panthers made it. Yes, they did, Noah. Panthers in the playoffs. We love it there. They played so well last week with Huntley. I mean, yeah, for sure, but like Lamar Jackson is like MVP level caliber. He's like one of the 4 elite quarterbacks in the NFL. Like Lamar Jackson is. So you can't really blame him. There might be a disconnect between him and the coaching staff, or frustration, or maybe like a lack of trust of everything, but it's not him specifically. How did my fantasy football end up? I ended up losing the championship. I lost the championship because Derrick Henry decided to get 45 points, and I lost by 15 points. But Derrick Henry single-handedly beat me. Drake May going to win the MVP for Stafford? Or wait. Drake May going to win MVP or Stafford? I think it's going to be Drake May. I think that Stafford's kind of fell off the last couple weeks, and May's been pretty consistently doing decently. I think Drake May will probably win the MVP. So, I don't know, honestly. Yo, Fresh Cook, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. That's rough, losing like that. Oh, yeah, 100%. Going back, Lamar, throw. No, it's bad at the line. It's picked. The ball bounced around wild, and it's going to be intercepted. T.J. Watt with it, and they're going to have it at the 26-yard line. So, wow, it's going to be tipped around, and then somehow T.J. Watt gets it. Highsmith knocked it down. It bounces around and ended up with T.J. Watt. They're going to have a pick there. Michael J. Stein, thank you for the likes as well. Right into his arms. Yeah, so Lamar threw it. Highsmith tipped it. Him and Cam Hayward, I believe. It bounced around. It kind of went in Lamar's hand. It bounced around again, but then it was intercepted. And, man, talk about right place, right time. T.J. Watt just falls in his lap. That's rough losing like that, though. Yeah. Yeah, it really was. It was tough to lose that way, but, it is what it is. I can't help it. It sucks, but what can you do, right? What can you do? What hurts even more about it is I ended up trading Derrick Henry earlier in the season as well. So, Derrick Henry didn't have a great year. He had a couple games over 20 points, good performance. But I traded him to get Rico Dowdle and someone else at one point. And it worked out good for me initially. And then it really fell off. It really, really fell off for me. Well, it didn't really fall off. Sort of, kind of in a way. Rico, I don't know, Dave Canales' run game situation was gone for a bit. But I lost to a player that I traded. That's probably what hurt me the most. And he didn't even really have a great performance up until that point this year. So, sad to see. Second and 1 here for the Steelers, by the way. They're in the red zone now. And handoff here, and it's going to be a first down. Warren with a carry. Am I surprised about the Falcons coach and GM? Not really. I feel like the writing's been on the wall. I'm upset about it because I like when they're there. The Panthers have benefited from Raheem Morris being the coach for the Falcons for a couple of years. When one of their first steps was having old Kirk Cousins to a big contract and then immediately signing or then drafting Michael Penix. I was like, oh, I love this staff. What are my thoughts on the Glorious King, Ben Skronek? Goated. Handoff here and the run forward. My warning, he's going to be down the 8-yard line. But a solid run there. So 2nd and 3 coming up for the Steelers. But yeah, that's wild how that fell into his arms. Torchy, thank you for the likes. But yeah, down at almost the 8-yard line. Is Rodgers going to retire this year too? That's a big question. Rodgers hands it off to Warren. Warren runs to the left side. He's going to spin around. He kind of ran into his own lineman, but he gets a couple yards short, so 3rd and short. Manny, thank you for the likes. Grim Evil, Fresh Cook, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. 5 minutes left. Man, oh man. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, looking at these playoffs, I'm excited to see what happens. I knew that they would put us first. Like, Panthers at the Rams made sense to me. They were gonna, but like, also, I mean, it kind of works out for us in a way. We get an extra day of rest, so we'll take it. 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Steelers, though. They're going to let the clock run down. They were trying to get the defense to jump off sides. Ooh, they take a timeout. Ooh, okay, so the Steelers just took a timeout with 4:37 left here in the 3rd quarter. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. He was trying to get them to jump off sides, and they didn't. But them using a timeout this early in a game this close, that could really hurt them later on. So remember that. Remember, the Steelers only have 2 timeouts remaining. That's really going to hurt. I think it could hurt them later. Maybe it doesn't, but I'm just saying that's crucial. Like, if they need to stop or something like that, or they need to stop the clock, calling a timeout there, very hurtful. But yeah, looking at that, Packers versus the Bears. Drake May MVP? I think so, yeah. I think so. Buffalo Bills and Jaguars, I could see that one going either way. 49ers and Eagles, I could see that one go either way. 49ers are kind of hurt right now, though. Chargers or Patriots? I mean, Chargers have been inconsistent, but they have been quietly good at moments. They've kind of struggled and fell off a little bit the last couple weeks, but maybe. I do think that the Texans win. I think Texans beat whoever wins this game, to be honest with you. Why did they do that? I don't know. I don't know why they did that. Well, they didn't want to take the delay game because they wanted to have an opportunity. But 3rd and 2 here. Rodgers in the shotgun formation. They need to get to the 5-yard line. They're at the 7. Ball snapped here. Rodgers looks. Stepping around. Throws back in the end zone. Incomplete. Not able to connect there. Freiermuth wanted it. He wanted a penalty. No call there. It's going to be 4th and 2. And they'll likely sit on the field goal unit now. Manny, thank you for the likes there. Fresh Cook, thank you for the likes as well. So 4th and 2, they're just going to go for it. But yeah, Freiermuth there. Not able to connect. So Gilman in. He's the man that's in for Kyle Hamilton. So Gilman, the man in for Kyle Hamilton on the coverage on that one. And they are constantly putting up that. So here we go. Kick is up. It is good. So that's going to be 3. Steelers take the lead for the first time. Steelers are going to take the lead there for the first time. And again, I'll put that up. Anybody who's curious about what the schedule is looking like this weekend coming up, there you have it. There you have it, ladies and gents. 2 games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, 1 on Monday. Like I said, I will not be live for the Panthers game. I'm going to enjoy that one. Maybe the second half for later for the Packers and Bears. Maybe I'm live after the game, but odds are probably not going to do that one. Probably not going to do that one because I'm probably going to be I may not be home. I don't know. I'm going to hang out with people probably for the Panthers game. The Sunday game, I'll try to do all those. They all look pretty good, and of course the Monday night game. So yeah, I should be good for all the Sunday games and the Monday games. It's gonna be a marathon on Sunday, and then of course on Thursday and Friday we've got the college football games. Go to the game. I don't know if I got the money for that one. It would be fun to go, but you're gonna win games kicking field goals. You're not gonna win games kicking field goals. Yeah, 100%. You know, but they went for it in the second half. It would be a cool game to go to, though. I can't lie. First time being in the first home playoff game since 2015. Last time they had a home playoff game was the 2015 NFC Championship against the Cardinals. Graham, thank you for the likes. Torchy, thank you for the likes as well. I did see like some of the cheap seats looking at like $200, $250, depending on that. I haven't got to look at them as well. I had a friend send me some screenshots, but let's see. But going to the game will be legit. Let's see. Let's see what Ticketmaster's looking like. It's loading up there, but yeah, no, it would be cool to go. Panthers and Texans Super Bowl would be awesome, man. If we got a Bryce Young, like if we got a Bryce Young versus like a Bryce Young versus CJ Stroud would be wild. If he was a betting man, you wouldn't know who to pick to win the Super Bowl. Rams, you guessed? No, they're going to be knocked out by the Panthers. I don't know there. Do you think that Lawrence is for real or he will fail under pressure? I think I don't know about like if he's for real, but like he's been good. Like I can't lie and say like he's not, not good. Man, let's see some of the cheap seats. What are these? Okay, some of the cheap seats are like $300 here. Let's see here. $303. Yeah, some of these are crazy. Some of those are absolutely crazy. He's been good. Like, Lawrence has been good. I don't know if I 100% trust him yet. We'll see how he does. I mean, he's got a playoff win and a comeback game. But we'll see. We'll see what the overall how it goes. But he's got a perfect test, right? The Bills. I mean, what a better test than to face against Josh Allen. But it's also a good option for Josh Allen. Like I've said, if the Bills are going to win it all, this is going to be the perfect opportunity. No Patrick Mahomes, no Joe Burrow. May not even be a Lamar Jackson. So, like, that is the best opportunity that we've seen Josh Allen have. So, like, if they're going to do it, they have to do it now. Because if they don't, I don't know when they're going to get a window. Because their window's closing pretty quickly. Pretty quickly, their window's closing. So, I don't know, like, how... I don't know how that's going to go. Good job for winning the division today. Yes, sir. Shout out Atlanta. Helping us out there. I can't lie, though. That game had me nervous. That had me nervous. Also, I hope that everything that's been all the performance we've seen out of Shuck this year, I hope it's just like, I hope that he's just play like a Linsanity run or something. Like, I don't want that to happen again. You just watch this is Josh Allen. Could use that as motivation to crush it. Yeah. That win was a nail biter. It was a nail biter. When they recover the onside kick, I was like, I'm still gonna make sure, like, after they take the last knee. Told your fiance you're upset, but next year. No, I get that. Second down coming up here. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. This game's kind of flying by a little bit, I feel like. Maybe all the running. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I know there's a little bit delusion behind of it, but there's nobody in the NFC where I'm like, yeah, I hope. There's nobody in the NFC playoffs that I'm like, man, I hope the Panthers don't play them. I feel like we could beat any of them. Will we? Maybe not, but I think that they could. This girl was wild on that. Second 11 here. They're at their own 33-yard line. Looks like that's offsides. No, a false start. They're calling a false start against the Ravens, so that'll back them up. It's going to be 2nd and 16. So, know nothing about football, but you're teaching her. Oh, she knows nothing about football. Hey, a little here and there, right? A little here and there. That's how it is. That's how it is. I had an ex, and I used to teach her about it a little bit here and there, and so I get that. I used to try to. She wasn't very familiar with it, so it can be done. It can be done, but it takes time and a lot of effort there. Who are the Panthers playing? We're playing the Rams Saturday at 4:30. So 2nd and 16. Ball snapped here. Lamar. He's going to try to throw it back here to Derrick Henry, but it's tipped and incomplete. So 3rd and 16. So 2:06 left here in the third. And yeah, the pass rush here and the front seven for the Steelers is playing much better than they did at the start of this game. They're kind of disrupted this offense and not allowing them to get any kind of rhythm here. Packers-Bears is going to be good for sure. Yeah, I could see the Packers win that game. And I know it's like the 2 seed is the Bears, but I really could see the Packers win that game. I think that Jordan Love and them want revenge too. But we'll see. We'll see if that is the case. 3rd and 16. Lamar. Got all day. Throws. It's going to be caught. Andrews trying to rush forward, and he's going to be stopped at about the 37-yard line. So it will be 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 8. They officially mark him at the 36, so the Ravens got a punt here with 2:06, or less than 2 minutes, a minute 45 left as the clock ticks down here in the third. Yeah, Patriots are playing the Chargers. Patriots are playing the Chargers, and that's on Sunday. And that one is the Sunday Night Football. So Chargers versus Patriots is Sunday Night Football. So I'll be live for that one for sure. So don't worry. So 4th and 8 here. Baltimore going to kick it away. And James, thank you for the like there. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the likers. And ball's kicked away. And it's going to bounce at about the 15. It's rolling to about the 12. So about the 12-yard line is where they got. Papa Todd, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate it. Thank you. James coming in with the likes as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, big shout out here to the top likers. Papa Todd, Manny, Grim, Amy, Fresh Cook, Lapafan, Torchy, Skull, and down there's Elizabeth as well. And the top gifters there. Papa Todd, Grim, Evil, and Skull. Thank you guys very much as well for the gifts. But yeah, man, what a day. What a day. Excited to see what else happens. How disappointed has the college football playoffs been other than the Georgia game? So I think there's been some concern and problems with that. I think that it's going to cause some big changes to the future of how they do the playoffs. And I think it's just going to be primarily based off of seeds and stuff like that. I don't think that they're going to give any kind of birth to like somebody just because they won the division anymore. I think that's going to 100% change the lives or that. And Fresh Cook, thank you for the likes. I think that's going to completely change the structure. I think they might expand to like. I think what they should do is expand to 16 teams, no buys, because it doesn't look like the buys are helping at all. So it looks like they're hurting more than anything because they're like there's one win and. What is it? 1 win, 7 losses by the teams that get a bye. So I think that like 1 win and 7 losses to the teams that get a bye, it's not helping you. You are actually at a disadvantage for getting a bye week. Because honestly, you take a month off. You pretty much have a month off of football before you play, and it hurts you. It hurts you. So it makes more sense to have 16 total. And then let the one play the 16, just like if it was like the Sweet 16, but just like one, But if you had the 1, play the 16, the 2, the 15, so on and so forth, and then just do that, and that would be fine. You wouldn't have to add any extra weeks. You would just have pretty much the same amount of games. It would be a lot more emphasis, and you could do it, throughout the week or whatever. But yeah, and then you're not going to have any questions. The problem with it is like when we had the reason, like for instance, like when UCF, like years ago, like what was it, 2007, when UCF had the undefeated season and they didn't get in the championship and they finished third. that is a prime example of like, yeah, that team should have got in because they were undefeated and they were like one of the mid-major teams, you know. But this circumstance is completely different. Tulane and JMU, honestly, they didn't really compete. And sure, we would have had better performance out of Notre Dame, out of like a Notre Dame, BYU, Vanderbilt, or something like that. But things are changing too. Also, uncomfortable conversation to a lot of people in the college football world. I'm just going to tell you this here first. The Big Ten is better. The Big Ten is better than the SEC, and I think the ACC is going to pass the. I think the ACC is going to pass the SEC in the next few years as well. But the Big Ten, as of right now, is the best conference in college football, and I think the ACC will do it as well. The SEC is on a downward spiral. Anyway, ball's going to be snapped here. Rodgers throws to the side. It's going to be caught. Freiermuth with it. He's going to get a first down. Danny Boy thinking for the likes. The ACC? I do. I think so. Over time. Not right now. It's not there right now. But I'm thinking over time. One of the biggest reasons why is it's an even playing field now. By the way, we're going to the fourth and final quarter. Get those scores in the chat. It is we're going to that one. Former Bearcats quarterback to Texas Tech. Yeah, there was a lot more advantages back in the past when you had basically players in the SEC were getting paid to be there. They spend too much money on basketball, in the SEC, players were basically getting paid to be in the SEC before it was legal. Now it is. It's all legal and stuff like that. There's been scandals and stuff like that and controversies and stuff like that. But now that everybody can do it, the schools in the ACC, the schools in the Big Ten, they're more prestigious academically. And that is a huge step up to what the SEC has to offer. And everything that's going on with those schools in particular, it's going to be more beneficial. I'm just telling you, the downfall of the SEC is happening now. We're seeing waves of it now because go look and see how the SEC does. I'm just saying there's a lot of bias in the rankings and stuff like that too, but we're seeing the downfall. We're seeing the downfall now. I'm just preparing you for the future. I'm not saying the ACC is better than that now. I'm not saying they're better than that than the SEC as of right now, but I do think they are comparable. I do think that they are comparable, but I do think the Big Ten is the best conference in college football as of right now. So what are you feeling about the Atlanta Falcons game? I'm happy. Panthers are in. Falcons won. Big shout out to them. I've never pulled for the Falcons more in my life than I have in the past month. But thank you to the Atlanta Falcons. I will not talk to you. I won't talk bad about you for the next little bit. Bias was Bama being in with 3 losses. I mean, I get that. I'm not saying that is I'm not saying that is 100% wrong that they got in necessarily, but I get what you're saying. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's like they've already proven that they can't beat one of the teams. Why should they get in, you know? But for sure, I mean, there is some bias in that as well. But I also don't want to punish, but I also understand why they're in the sense that they should not punish a team for losing a championship, like a conference championship. So I do get that one. Who has the ball? Right now, it is with the Steelers. Steelers have it first and 10 at their own 24. You think they play the Rams? Yeah, Panthers play the Rams. Yeah, sorry. I forgot to put that up while it was on a commercial break. But yeah, here's the breakdown just to go over it quickly with y'all. Saturday, 4:30. It's going to be Panthers versus Rams. So Rams at Panthers. 8 o'clock p.m. on Saturday, it's going to be Packers at Bears. 1 o'clock on next Sunday, it's going to be the Bills at the Jaguars. 4:30 p.m. next Sunday is going to be 49ers at Eagles. The night game on Sunday Night Football next week is going to be Chargers at Patriots, and that's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then next Monday, Houston will be going on the road to face the winner of the game tonight between the Steelers and the Ravens. Steelers up right now. If the results hold, they would host the game here. But yeah, that is the circumstance. That's what we're looking for next week. And then, of course, Thursday and Friday are the semifinal games for college football playoff, which we're going to cover as well. 2nd and 5 here for the Steelers. That last play, Scotty Miller gets a reception. As much as some people were upset about Notre Dame, I totally understand why they bailed. I mean, I don't know. I get what you're saying. I don't like the special treatment thing that they're getting as well, though. I do not like that. Throw to Gainwell. He's going to get a catch at a first down. There is a penalty flag on the play, though. Rams were the highest scoring team. Yeah, Rams had, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Rams had like the hardest schedule this year. Pass interference on the offense here against the Steelers. That'll back them up. It'll be 2nd down and 15 at the 19-yard line after they're backed up there. So, Freiermuth called for the pass interference. But yeah, I mean, it is concerning. It is concerning. That's one thing where it's like, part of me was like, man, the Rams played pretty decent, especially for how hard their schedule was. But special teams are weak on the Rams. Yeah. I thought they should have beat the Seahawks that day. And I was live for that game, but they choked it, so. 2nd and 15, by the way. Ball snap. Throw here. It's going to be caught. And it's Gainwell. Gainwell going to get some of the yards back. It's still going to be 3rd down and about 7. And they're actually 3rd and 8. But yeah, special teams, I mean, it is concerned. Raheed Shaheed. Big attribute for them. They should have beat the Eagles. Yeah. I mean, they should have. They should have. 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 here for the Steelers. We'll see if they do anything with it. Again, they're up by 3. Wow. Steelers have 12 minutes of possession this half so far. Throw here. And it is it caught? It is going to be caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with a reception there. And a first down there. And they're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Did you see the call? You forgot what team? One of the coaches got mad and went after the referee. No, I did see, I think it was Alec Pierce who like kind of grazed the ref. I don't think he was trying to hurt him, but I think he was trying to like kind of nudge him a little bit there, but he got in trouble for that. Yo, Fresh Cook, by the way, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. And Papa Todd, thank you for the likes as well. Play fakes handoff here. Rodgers looking deep. He goes deep. Left side going all the way. Almost intercepted. Incomplete. Trying to go to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, but not able to connect there. Starks was down there. He tried to get underneath it, but not able to get there. But yeah. But I'm not sure. Coaches getting mad at the refs is pretty common, though, I will say. I'm kind of sad it's the regular season in today, you know? I'm going to miss football, even though it is playoffs. I was talking about the basketball play. Oh, the basketball player. Oh, no, I haven't seen that. 2nd and 10 here. Handoff to Warren. Warren run to left side. And he's going to get about a 4 or a 3-yard game. They're going to give him about 3, so 3rd and 7. So Steelers on the 3rd down here. Just at 12 minutes left as the clock continues to tick down there. Jacksonville will beat Buffalo again by 9 Sunday at 1 p.m. Okay, so you think that Jacksonville will beat Buffalo by 9 points Sunday at 1 p.m.? I'll be live for it, Mark. I'll be live for it, so make sure you come back. We'll see if that is the case. 11:50 left here, 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation here. With it, Rodgers under pressure. He might try to run with it. No, he's going to be sacked. And they're going to get to him, and they're going to sack him there. It's going to be 4th down and long. Oh, Rodgers is still down. He got kind of twisted a little bit. We'll see. But 4th and 11 here at the 38-yard line. So they're back to their own side of the field. But Rodgers getting sacked there. You kind of wince there every time he gets hit because you're a little bit worried because he's a bit of an older, frail man. But yeah, they got him down there. So 4th down, 11 here. He was grabbing at his hand. He may have hurt his hand. Frail. Old and frail. The man is old and frail. Them bones ain't like they used to. He's quit drinking his milk. Oh. So there was a little bit of contact on the kick there. It looked like it was friendly fire. We'll see where it's going to be Steelers ball or whatever. I'm sorry, Ravens ball. Two of the Ravens players ran into each other. It didn't touch them, but one of the Steelers players ran with it like he had got it. So here we go. First and 10 here for the Ravens. They're going to have it at their own 29-yard line. So at their own 29-yard lines, where they're going to be. And, yeah, now Ravens, of course, down by 3. They got Lamar Jackson in. The pass rush has been a lot better here for the Steelers as the game has gone on. It wasn't great to start, but it has been improving quite a bit. And now we're going to have to see how it goes here. Yeah, Ravens want to get this going. I really hope the Panthers can win Saturday, though. That would be great. And I'll put this back up while we're on a commercial so you guys can just see it. But yeah, I really wish that the Panthers could win against the Rams. I'm going to be so hyped for that. It's been so long. We're playing with house money. I want more than anything, and I made a post about this. I'm like, if we can get Cam Newton to beat that drum, if we could get Cam Newton to, to be the guy, to be there, to pound the drum for the Panthers, that would be phenomenal. That would be absolutely phenomenal. I'd give anything for that. Because, like, kind of pass the torch kind of thing, it'd be phenomenal. I'd love it. Well, yeah, we'll have to see there. Part of the script, Ohio didn't win a championship this year, so we win in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I think it's like there's like the thing if they won it last year and then like the Panthers have a good chance the next year. Matt Rule should beat the drum. Yeah, no. We should beat Matt Rule. That's what we should do. Let's just get the mallet and hit Matt Rule a little bit. I think that's a better idea. Yeah, you know what? We'll trade him in. I hate watching Nebraska every week. I can't lie. Of course, y'all know I like NC State, but I hate watch and keep up with Matt Rule, and I like watching Nebraska lose. It's just a chef kiss. Keep pounding. Let's go, Miguel, in the 828. Yes, sir. Me too. 828 here. Yo, what up, Dunks for Life? How we doing? No question. My God. It's the same. I love it, though. It's just, man. It's just, I wish it was better. Oh, yeah, Dunks for Life. Okay, so basketball. Think about basketball. Yo, Jake, our Hornets, man. Our Hornets. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I really wish, like, Conk-Nipple's been so good, but, like, we're just not winning. Throw to Zay Flowers. He's going to get it, and he gets a first down. You guys so depressed when the football season is over? No, I get that. Yeah, you got to get into other sports. But to be fair, we got the World Cup coming up, too. We're going to have Champions League, World Cup. There's a lot of stuff coming up I'm excited for. Keep pounding. Let's go, Mikey. But, player down. Voorhees is down right now for the Ravens there. WBC. What are you talking about? We got the USFL or whatever it's called now. The USFXL Plus Prime, brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. Whatever the sponsor is this year. We got that going on. You're going to the Rams game? Heck yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. I hope you get to go watch Panthers win. I really do. That'd be a good one. My pick for the Eagles-Niners game? I don't know, actually. Eagles-Niners. I think the Eagles might win just because of the defense, and I think that there's quite a bit of problems going on with the 49ers right now with health-wise, so I'd probably go Eagles. If their offense can get it going, I think that'd be really good, but They're going to hand off here to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry runs to the right side, and he's going to get a couple yards. He was there when they beat the Rams last time, but it's definitely going to be harder this time around. Oh, for sure, for sure. It is 100% going to be harder, but hey, we keep pounding. And I do say this is like a little bit of a coping mechanism, but like, hey, it's 50-50, baby. Either you win or you don't. I like that mentality, though. 50-50. You either win it or you don't. And why not? Why not? I mean, if Bryce is doing good, if Dave Canales can call a decent game, he can cook. 2nd and 8 here. Lamar Jackson with a carry. He's going to rush forward. He gets about half of it, a 4-yard carry there. Will Devontae be playing, and will Cam be the drum beater this game? I don't think that they've announced who's going to be beating the drum. If Devontae Adams plays, I don't know. Did Devontae Adams play? Look, so I can't remember if he played the first time that we played the Rams. I will say this, though. We did not have J.C. Horn the first time we played them either, and we won. He's hurt. Yeah, I know he's been hurt, but I didn't know if he was there or not the first time we played him. But we didn't have J.C. Horn the first time we played him, if I'm not mistaken. He did. He went off. Okay. 3rd down and 4 here. Ball's going to be snapped. Lamar under pressure. He breaks away from the sack. Looking. He's going to launch deep down the field. Going deep. It is caught. Touchdown. What a play. A 50-yard touchdown pass. Lamar Jackson finds Zay Flowers. And that is why I said you cannot blame him. A 50-yard touchdown pass. Lamar Jackson points to the end zone for Zay Flowers. He goes, and that's a touchdown. Right after Lamar breaks away from a sack. Man, what a play. Hey, let me see if I can show y'all just a little bit here. Look at this right here. Look, he breaks out of a sack there, goes down the field, points, yeets it, and bam, into the end zone. What's my 3 keys to victory for the Panthers? Okay, bend, don't break defense. Bend, don't break defense, number 1. Number 2, limit turnovers. And don't abandon the run game. Don't turn the ball over and don't abandon the run game. If we do that, control the tempo, and just play decent defense, don't give up the home run ball, I think we do good. I think that we do good if we'll just keep to that. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons. Yes, sir, Jeffrey. Yes, sir, our Panthers. We keep pounding on. We keep pounding on, baby. We'll take that one for sure. What a play, though. What a play by Lamar Jackson. That's what I'm talking about, though. Sign Luke for one more game. Yeah, Luke, come on. Come out of retirement, please. Come on, please. I will say I've been pleasantly surprised with Roseboom. Like, he's been much better than I thought. He's been much better than I thought he would be when we signed him. I was a little bit worried, especially like hearing like what the Rams thought about him and stuff like that. Roseboom has been pretty decent. And Trevor Wallace is really, I really wanted Peyton Wilson to be 100% honest with you. But Trevor Wallace has been okay. He's definitely improved. But the depth at linebacker has been kind of concerning. And I love like what we're getting out of some of our younger guys as well, like a Nick Scorton, Princely Umami. Steelers just like the Cowboys, a fluke. Any updates on Rob? Rob might be back. They opened the practice window. He has been practicing with the team. So we may get Rob Hunt back. That would be huge. Also, there's a chance we might get David Moore back too, which I don't know. That'd be pretty good. I really hate what's been going on with the whole like Xavier Legette's not being kind of consistent, but like he looked pretty good that last game. You don't think it's Rico's fault neither, man? We know. No, I get that. I think people are sleeping on Chuba. I do think Chuba's running back 1. I do think he is running back 1. Rico did great, but like Chuba tried to rush back because he thought he lost his job, but he's so good. Peacock sucks with Stream Live events. Yeah. You were saying keep rising today? Keep rising, right? Will the Rams have Adams back? Now, that's a question I think... I don't know. I'll have to look that up to see like his injury situation. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. But holy smoke, Pittsburgh sucks. Please let Baltimore represent the North. Let's just go Ravens there. When you're done with the live stream, you post the. You're done with the live stream. You post the video. Okay. Jags will dominate there. His hammy. Yeah. David Moore, Hunter Renfrow, and Trevin Wallace would help. Oh, for sure. Only time will tell if he's pending in Saturday playing. Yeah. David Moore, Hunter Renfrow. Yeah, they will help big time. What a broken tackle and throw by Lamar. Yeah, huge play there, Justin. Huge play right there. Absolutely love it. By the way, thank y'all for the likes. Over 100,000, 109,000 likes here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do see y'all liking. I appreciate that a lot. Big shout out to the top three, Papa Todd, Manny, and Fresh Cook. Thank you guys a lot. So there is a kick out of balance here on the kick. That will give good field position here to the Steelers. Ball's going to be placed at the 40-yard line. That's crazy. Justin, thank you for the follow. And, look, y'all were asking me who would I pull for in this one. I would much rather see the Ravens in the playoffs. I don't know. That's just me personally. The stuff that, Lamar can do is just unreal. By the way, it looks like Rodgers might have hurt his hand. We'll see how that affects him here. Go Panthers. Let's go, Metal. I hope the Panthers can do it, baby. Keep pounding. Let's see what we can do. It's just the Rams, baby. What you think about it? It means we would have probably played the Rams if we had played someone else. Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. If they would have lost today, we would have played the 49ers. Rodgers with a quick throw out to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and he's going to push forward to get about 7. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not too intimidated by them. If Steelers lose, what's Tomlin's future? I think they mutually will want to part ways. I think the Steelers will want to change. I think Mike Tomlin will want to change as well. It would be kind of wild though. You lose your job the first losing season after 20-some years. You don't know if I would have bothered playing CMC at home. Yeah, no, I get that. Handoff here, run to the side. It's going to be Warren. Warren with the carry. He's got a first down and more. It is a little concerning though. I would be worried about that, but CMC probably would have went off first game of the Carolinas back in the playoffs. I would have been nervous too, though. I do get that. Or maybe he would have been too upset about. I don't know. It is concerning. By the way, it is a first down here. 1st and 10 here for the Steelers at the 38-yard line of Baltimore. 7:49 left here in the fourth quarter. We didn't have, and I've said this a few times here, Mikey. We didn't have J.C. Horn the first time that we played the Rams as well. So we'll see how that changes. We'll see how that changes things, you know? Your brother, your aunt is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so you are too? You wish we played Chicago? I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance if we could win a game. Then again, I think there's a chance Chicago lose to the Packers. Packers are definitely better than their record, I think. I think that was my pick to win the division. I mean, losing Michael Parsons was really tough for them too, but losing Jordan Love was tough as well. I mean, even though Malik Willis has been pretty good, but Manuel Forbes couldn't guard Jalen Coker last time in the Rams game. Yeah, true. Jalen Coker, man, I absolutely love him. Bryson Tremaine, man, nobody talks about him that much. He is such a really good depth piece for Carolina. Bryson Tremaine is really good. I don't know. By the way, T-Mac is goated. I don't know if y'all seen the receiving yards distribution, but he's 600 yards, and that's I know it's more than that, but I'm just gonna say he's 600 yards ahead of the second place in receptions. Yo, Brett, thank you for the rose there. So you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of crazy there. It's Jalen Coker, 100% top 5 wide receiver too. I mean, he might be. He very well could be. He's really good. I do like Jalen Coker. I know this ain't gonna happen, but a dream for me is if we could get George Pickens. Tell me, isn't refreshing not having the Chiefs in the playoffs? It is refreshing. You know, it's if when the Eagles get knocked out, it's gonna make it very intriguing, in my opinion. If the Eagles and the 49ers get knocked out is going to make it more interesting. I think people will enjoy that a lot too. You believe that the black and blue 100%. You believe the Colorado. There you go. Hey, what up? I know you're upset. Sorry. It's been a strange year. Yeah, and the Carolina Panthers fan since I was a little kid. Yeah. Panthers also have the biggest wide receiver core in the league. Everyone is 6'4" plus. Yeah. How dare you? Look, your team's been there a few times. Let's have some fresh blood in there, all right? Those teams those have represented the past like 3 Super Bowls. Let's get them out. AFC still wide open? Yeah. The AFC, I don't know. It could be the 7th seed or it could be the 1st seed. I would not be too surprised. NFC has way more talent than the AFC, I think. Yeah, I think that I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is wild or crazy, but I think if I had to bet, like, if someone gave you the option of, like, okay, I'm going to pick the division winners, it's like you can choose. You can either choose the AFC representative to be one of the division winners, or you could pick one of the wild card teams, like in the AFC. I think I would take the wild card teams. I think that I would much rather pick one of the wild card teams than I would one of the division winners. That's how I feel here. What's up, Mylk? Good luck. Hey, thank you, Grizzly Bear. Excited to be in the playoffs. 100%. Welcome in here, and man, it just feels good to be there. Second and 8 here, by the way, for the Steelers. They have it at the 34-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Rodgers looking. He's going to throw. It is caught. And they're going to be a couple yards short of the first down. Jacksonville or New England has the best chances in the East. I mean, I do think that they are in the. Are you talking about in the AFC? I mean, you don't know ball. What do I not know? What do I not know? Tell me what you disagree with, John. Let's see. Seahawks are sneaky good. I disagree. I think they're a little overrated. According to the logo, Seahawks versus Broncos. Nobody cares about how you feel. You be one and done. Okay. What upsets you, John? Are you a Buccaneers fan? Will you be on tomorrow? We need to talk tomorrow. Football tomorrow. Will I be on tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know 100%. By the way, false start against the Steelers. That'll back them up. According to the logo, Steelers versus Broncos, that'd be crazy. We've seen that one before. Was it Super Bowl 48? 48 was that one. How about Miles getting that sack record? Yeah. Big shout out to old Myles Garrett. Someone, I can't remember who it was. They congratulated me on getting the sack record earlier. I was like, yeah, man, of course. What days or when will you be on? Throw over the middle. Caught. Freiermuth down to the 6-yard line. A big gain there. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Steelers. Steelers have it 1st and goal. What days will you be on so you'll know when to tune in? And you do know ball, they just mad? No, I get that. I'm trying to stream more often. I am trying to stream more often. Also, like, I'm not going to lie. I've got a gaming account I've been wanting to stream on lately. So, like, if I'm probably going to have some gaming streams soon if y'all want to follow my gaming channel. That's up to y'all. If y'all want to follow that one, that's my gaming channel. I'm going to probably be playing some Minecraft soon because we just got a realm and we've been building. So if you want to check that out. Yo, Manny, thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. 1st and goal here for the Steelers, by the way. Go for it. Well, I love your content, and I love the Panthers. Born and raised in the Carolinas, so I got you, bro. I appreciate you, Mikey. But, yeah, no, 100%. I'll try to stream more. Because, like, I do want to stream some Hornets games and some Hurricanes. I know the Hurricanes won't play tomorrow. I can't remember if the Hornets do or not. But I might do something. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Freehand never deserved that record anyway. It might be a content day too. We'll see here. Tar Heels lost to any. You didn't even know. Do you think that the Bengals will ever consider trading Burrow? I think that maybe they might have to if he's like, look, I don't want to be here. Get me out of here. They might have to. Oh, they lost to SMU? Yeah, someone was telling me about that the other day. I was like, I can't say anything. NC State lost to Virginia. Me too. Boring race in the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. But yeah, no, I do get that one. But I could see it happening. I don't think the Bengals would be happy about it. They would want a big return, but like if Burrow wants out of there, what can you do? First and goal here, by the way, for the Steelers. They're at the 5-yard line. Ball's going to be snapped. They're going to hand it off. And a handoff to Warren. Warren pushing forward. He gets about a yard or two. Second and goal. Again, 5 minutes left. Clock's ticking down. The thing about the AFC is, like, look at the receivers. You don't see any scary receivers. Yeah. No, I get that too. Maybe Steelers can take Joe. The Steelers take Joe. I think there's no way they trade him in the division. I think there is literally no way they would trade Joe Burrow. They would probably trade him to the NFC. Ball snapped here. Rodgers rolls out, throw. It's going to be caught. And short. Jonnu Smith gets the catch. It'll be third and goal at about the 2 or the 1.5 yard line, right in between. Like, only receiver in the AFC you're actually scared of is probably Jamar. And he's not in the playoffs. No, I get that. Jamar and T. Higgins is pretty tough. Third and goal coming up here. Rodgers' helmet's messing up. He needs a new communication helmet. One of the AFC North really needs a quarterback. What other teams needs a good quarterback? The Rams might need one if Stafford goes. I could see a scenario where the Rams, where Stafford rides off into the sunset and they try to get one. Third and goal here. And wow, almost a delay game. Steelers going to take a timeout. That's their last timeout. Steelers just took their final timeout with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left. Poor clock management here. Minnesota needs one. Yeah. Three minutes and 53 seconds left here. If Burrow wants a Super Bowl, he better request a trade. Yeah. Steelers imploding. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad right now. Steelers are not doing really good. And there's no timeouts left for the Steelers with 3:53 left here in a close game where they're down by 4. That's tough. That's tough, man. So 3:53. Shotgun formation here for the Steelers. Rodgers has it. He's going to hand it off here, run to the right side, and into the end zone touchdown. It's going to be Kenneth Gainwell with a touchdown. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left. But Kenneth Gainwell gets it in. And now they're going to be up by 2, and pinning the extra point could be up by a field goal there. This feels like the Panthers game yesterday. Jets have the draft picks to trade for Burrow. Yeah, I mean, they do. They do. I don't know if they'd want to trade him in the conference, but maybe they would. Your parlay just hit? Nice. Just, yeah. And the kick is up. The extra point is good. So Baltimore just down by 3. A field goal would tie it for them. Let's see. Donovan McMillan carried me in fantasy this year. Still suck. That's fair. I hope the Steelers win, so these people I know can be quiet about the Ravens. Oh, and the Broncos win. A playoff game because a friend said that they won't and wouldn't beat the Ravens or the Bills. Fair. This is low-key a battle of a game. I mean, it is pretty good. It is pretty good. It's gotten better. There's a little bit of concern here, though. Yo, what up, Randy? How we doing? Lone Star, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Fresh Cook, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right, so not much time left. 3 minutes, 49 seconds. But again, like I said, the no timeouts remaining for the Steelers, that's pretty tough. I mean, I think that could really hurt them. Working as always, fair. Ravens have been overrated since Lamar joined the team. I don't know if I agree with that. I do think that the Ravens are good. I think that he elevates them to a level that's better than they are. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame Buffalo couldn't take advantage of the other. Yeah, I know. That's why it is upsetting to them. You got to be upset if you're a fan. So do we think that Sam Darnold gets the job done in the playoffs this year? I do not. I do not trust him. Maybe he wins his first game, but no, I don't think he wins more than that. Handoff here, or I'm sorry, the return there is going to be not the greatest, but it'll be a 1st down and 10 coming up. 33 thinking for the share for the Ravens. You swear if this game goes to overtime, you're going to be upset. How about the Panthers after losing to the Tampa, still won the division? That's wild. Hey, we'll take it, Chris. We'll take it. Big win for the Panthers, and we'll take it. I'm happy. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Ravens, we'll see what they can do. They're 73 yards away from the end zone. They just need a field goal, though, 3:43, and unlike the Steelers, they have all their timeouts. They're going to hand it off to Henry. Henry with the carry. He gets a yard. Papa Todd, thank you for the share. Fresh Cook, thank you for the continued likes as well. So 1-yard carry there. Derrick Henry trying. The 2nd down and 9 here. 3:20 left in this one. Your TV is ahead of mine. Big Dog, thank you for the follow there. Appreciate it. All right, so 2nd and 9 coming up here. Can't believe the Steelers took all those timeouts. Yeah, they've already used them. I'm telling you, that could really hurt them. Fans won't beat the Rams, but they did beat them once. I mean, we'll see, LPK, man. Ball snapped here. Fakes a handoff. Lamar looking. Throws over the middle. It is going to be caught. And near the 1st down, it is going to be a 1st down there. It's going to be Patrick Reichard with the reception there. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. So they do move the chains. 2:43. Clock is ticking down here. But yeah, about 2.5 left in this one. We'll see what the Ravens do. But yeah. All 3 of the Steelers' timeouts were unnecessary. Yeah, they were. Forced errors. And like I said, this could really hurt them if they don't. So they're going to place the ball just short. Replay assist, place the ball just short. So it's actually going to be 31 here for the Ravens. Did they use all 3 in the 4th quarter? I think they used 1 at the 3rd quarter. Or they used, but maybe not all. Lamar, 3rd and 1, goes deep down the field. Wide open at Zay Flowers. He's at the 40, the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. If there is a penalty flag down, but if it counts, it's a longer touchdown. What's the penalty flag? It's a longer field goal. It'll be a 64-yarder if it stands. What's the call? It looks like they're celebrating like it's on the defense. Holding defense. Touchdown. 64-yard touchdown. The Baltimore Ravens just got a 64-yard touchdown pass. Lamar Jackson to Zay Flowers again. And with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here, the Ravens are up 23-20. That means the Steelers will have to get a touchdown. They'll have it 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, but no timeouts. And no timeouts, man. It's going to be a big worry. You think that was honestly the best case scenario for the Steelers? Yeah. I told you, Lamar, he's goated. 2:20 left. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. The extra point is good. It's 24-20. A 64-yard touchdown pass by Lamar Jackson to Zay Flowers, and the Ravens go back on top. They got the 2-minute warning and spikes. Yeah. What kind of cope was that? I can't show the game. Sorry. This game is low-key peak. Yeah, it is kind of good. I'm not going to lie. Here's the open. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if they show it again so I can show you. Here. Here it is. Here was the deep down the field. Lamar. Bam. Wide open. And he's gone, baby. Into the end zone, gone. I'll try to show you all little highlights and stuff like that occasionally, but I can't show you everything. But there you go. Yeah, no problem. What a big play there, though. Man, oh man. Do you think that Rodgers will throw an interception out of desperation? I don't know about that. I think they're going to have to be more aggressive. So just to put this, let's get hold on. Let's see the kickoff, and then I'll get our ducks in a row so everybody understands what's going on here. So a touchback here, and that's going to put the ball at the 35-yard line. So Steelers will have it at the 35-yard line. They're 65 yards away from the end zone. Here's the scenario. So the Steelers, no timeouts remaining. They still have the 2-minute warning, and there's 20 seconds until that moment. Now, Aaron Rodgers' hand, it's hurting a little bit. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go. He's not really thrown the ball deep down the field in a while. His hand was hurting earlier. They've also had some communication issues where he switched his helmet multiple times. That's one of the reasons they've used all their timeouts. So they have to be careful here. He probably needs to call the plays himself in a dangerous situation, but how will his hand hold up? Let's see here. Rodgers throws down the field. It is going to be caught. A reception there. It's going to be across the midfield. Austin with a reception. He gets a gain of about 17 yards, sorry. And that'll be a first down and 10, and they've got the ball already in Baltimore territory, and that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes remain, 24-20. Baltimore is up, but the Steelers are driving. Reminder, Cam Newton announced to keep pounding drummer. You're joking. No, you're joking 100%. Oh, you got your fingers crossed. Yeah. I hope that happens. I thought you had said like it actually happened. If he does it, I'd be so happy there. Better than Smith calling the plays. Automatic timeout. 2 minutes. Yep. So there you go. No more timeouts. All they can do is clock it from here on out. The 2-minute warning just hit. Rams Panthers 3:30 Fox. 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yep. All right, this is the last game of the regular season, ladies and gentlemen. The last game of the regular season. Wait, will you be at the game? We could meet up at the... I'm not going to be at the game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I will not be at the game. What B Sports, you mean? But here we go. It's going to be first down at 10. 2 minutes left here. Cam Newton is getting the starting job in Las Vegas. There you go. WBS Sports, you mean? All right, first and 10 here for the Steelers. Again, they have it at the 49-yard line, so they still have to go 49 yards. But let's see what they do here. Ball snapped here. Looking. Rodgers throws left side. It is caught and immediately hit. It's going to be Adam Thielen. And the clock's going to keep running there because he didn't actually get out of bounds. He was pushed back. 1:50. The clock is ticking down. It'll be second down and 2. They got 8 yards. They're at the 41-yard line going forward here. Second and 2. It's a shotgun formation. Rams are a 10-4 favorite. Yeah. Ball's going to be snapped here. Rodgers looking. Quick throw here. It's going to be a screen pass. It's going to be Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to break a tackle. Going down the field. He's down inside the 30 at about the 26-yard line. Clock's going to keep ticking. He's inbounds. So 1:25 left here. The clock is continuing to run. So here we go. First and 10 here, 1:10 left here. And they have it at the 26-yard line. Looking, Rodgers throws to the right side. It's going to be incomplete. So he just throws the ball away. It's going to stop the clock, let him have a breather, and get collected once again. But no timeouts remaining. It'll be second and 10, 1:03 left in the clock. Reminder, Baltimore has all 3 timeouts. Ravens have all of their timeouts left. They have all of their timeouts remaining. Do the Ravens start using the timeouts? Not, maybe at some point, but not now. It's too early for that. You're just giving more chances. You're probably okay with letting the clock run down a little bit. Anyway, second and 10. Ball snap. Rodgers with it. Under pressure. Throws over the middle. It's too high. Incomplete. Adam Thielen wants a penalty flag. They're not going to give it to him. Third and 10. 1 minute remaining. Georgie said, let this be over. I got to go to bed. So 1 minute left. It's going to be third down and 10. So here we go. 3rd down and 10 here for Rodgers. Ball's going to be snapped here. He looks back. He's going to throw deep down the field. Going to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Adam Thielen. No, Calvin Austin. Touchdown there. Calvin Austin into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Steelers. And with 55 seconds left, they go back up top. Reminder, 55 seconds left, and the Ravens have 3 timeouts remaining. The Ravens have 3 timeouts remaining. This is cinema. It is pretty good. Why are you scared? You're a Panthers fan? So here we go. And the extra point attempt, the kick is up. It is... Did he hit that? He missed it. Oh, he missed the extra point. Oh, no. They missed the extra point, ladies and gentlemen. He missed the extra point. I'll show it to you if I can. Hold on. Look. Oh, they're not showing it yet. He missed the extra point. They're only up by 2 points. That means the Steelers can win with a field goal. Oh, that's the worst case scenario. A field goal will win it. Yeah, a field goal will win it here. Instead of tying it, a field goal wins it now for the Ravens. Ravens could have tied it, but now a field goal. This is different. This is 100% different. All right. Man, oh man. Too excited. He got too excited. Yeah, he got way too excited. Sell out, you hope not. This game is crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Man, we're going to have ourselves an ending to this one, that's for sure. I don't know what those emojis are. Yo, what up? Those are some pretty cool Goku emojis there. Welcome in here. Welcome. All right, here we go. Kick is away. And let's see here what the Ravens do with it. The return for the Ravens. They just need a field goal here. The kick return's good. He's at the 40. He's already near midfield. What a good kick return. Ravens are going to have it near midfield with 47 seconds left. Oh, man, he's at like the 45. He's marked out at the 48-yard line. He's at the 48-yard line. What a return. And with 47 seconds left here, he returned it 42 yards. He got it to the 6-yard line, and he returned it 42. So they're going to have it at their own 48-yard line. They're 52 yards away from the end zone. Justin Tucker's watching this. Oh, gosh. 47 seconds left. Ball snapped. Lamar throws here. It is caught and out of bounds immediately at the other 45. So Walker with the reception there, and that's going to put him 2nd and 3 at Pittsburgh's 45 yards away. 45-yard line. Lamar will be Lamar and throw an interception, or Henry will fumble. You think so? Give it to Henry, says Grim Evil. Sorry, bro. I had to. No, I got you. That's ball game, you bet. Might be. I mean, they could run it with Derrick Henry. They do have a timeout, so, like, it would make sense. It would make sense to run it with him. Ball snapped here. Lamar looks. Quick throw to the side. It's going to be caught. And a first down. There is a penalty flag down, but it is a catch and a first down here. Mark Andrews with a reception. Let's see what the call is. Illegal formation against the Ravens. That'll back them up. 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 there. And they'll have the ball at the 50-yard line. So the ball is now at the 50-yard line. So they're still 50 yards away, 39 seconds. Baltimore has all 3 of their timeouts. It's a shotgun formation. Papa Todd, thank you for the share. Ball snapped here. Looking. Lamar rolling out, looking. He thinks he wants to go deep. He's going to run with it himself. He just throws it away. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7 here with 31 seconds left. So we all want to see Rodgers get it done, right? I mean, not me. But we'll see. I'd rather the Ravens win. But here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 7 at the 50. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 7 here. 3rd and 7 here for the Ravens to have the ball at the 50. They'll go for it no matter what. 4 seconds on the play clock, 2. He got it. Lamar rolls out looking. He's under pressure. Evades the sack. Rolling out still. Looking. He throws it down the field. And it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 7 with 21 seconds left. So 4th down and 7 here. The Ravens play comes down to this. It's going to come down to this for the Ravens. 4th down and 7 here. If they miss this, you're going to hear a lot about cutting Justin. Well, they're not going for a kick right now. Also, I just want to go ahead and say the whole Justin Tucker situation is 100%. He doesn't even deserve to be in the NFL after what he did. Okay, let's go ahead and be first off. We're going to talk about that. Justin, they're never going to say anything about that because, yeah, that was awful. I don't care how good a player is. If you do something along the lines he does, that's disgusting behavior. He shouldn't even be in the league. Same thing with Deshaun Watson, but I digress. All they need is a kick? Yeah, all they need is a kick. You agree? You're just saying? No, I got you. But no, that shouldn't be brought up about that. That shouldn't be brought up there. What did Tucker do? I'm not going to talk about it on here. You can look it up. But all right, here we go. Fourth down and 7. 4th down and 7 here. Let's see what they do here. 4th and 7. Ball's going to be snapped. Pressure's on. Lamar looks. He throws down the field. It is caught. He catches it. He's going to be down about the 20. Isaiah Likely with a big catch there. Huge gain there, and it's going to be 12 seconds left, and Baltimore takes a timeout. And they're in field goal range, and again, they take their second timeout. A field goal here would win it. Isaiah Likely with a big catch there. It was a good catch by Likely. An insane catch by Likely. So, man, oh, man. 12 seconds left here. They'll probably do one more play to put it on the hash mark that he wants it on. And then then they'll probably kick it. Then he'll probably kick it there. He's likely to win the game for the Ravens. Yeah, they're likely to win the game now. Beautiful catch. The Likely plunge just came out of nowhere. I knew that would happen. Oh, man, oh, man. All right, so here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're going to probably hand it off here to... And they are going to put it right in the middle. And they're going to let the clock tick down here. 5, 4, 3... And they're going to take a timeout with 2 seconds left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 seconds left on the clock, and it's all going to come down to this. There are no timeouts here left for Pittsburgh, so whatever kick happens, happens. 2 seconds left to decide the AFC North. The winner of this one will host the Texans next week. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this one will host the Texans next week. Can they make it here? Loop lining up for this kick here. 2 seconds remaining. Here we go. Tyler Loop there. Ball snap. Kick is up. It is no good. He kicks it wide. No good. And the Steelers are going to win. Loop. Tyler Loop, the rookie, misses the kick. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win the AFC North. Wow. He misses the kick. He missed a chip shot. What happened to the ball? It went home with the crowd. Oh, man. Lamar Jackson's not in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers is, though. What? And there we have it. So now it's going to be the Houston Texans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers next Monday night. The Magnet. What a game. So 26-24 is the final. Missed the extra point at the end. Wow. That's an easy dub for Houston? Yeah, I think so. I think that Houston was going to beat whoever won this game. But, yeah, no, for sure. Man, you had one job. That was not a far one either. That's the worst kick you've ever seen. That was not a good one. No, there's definitely a worse kick. Hold up. I got to show you. Let me show you something. Seahawks fans, look away. Seahawks fans, look away. Or was it? Hold on. I can't remember whose kick it was. Hold on. Here, look at this. Look at this. This was a playoff game, by the way. That was a playoff game. Hold on. I don't know if it showed that completely. I don't know if that showed that completely. But this was an old playoff game by... Sorry, Vikings fan needs to look away. This was an old playoff game. Look at this. That's the worst kick I ever seen in my life. That one was terrible. But yeah, Blair Walsh, the throwback, baby. That was a playoff game, by the way. Or to go to the playoff. That was to win the game, too. Yeah. One time the Bears missed the kick, too. The double doink time. Yeah, the double doink kick was crazy. But there we go. Can I show you the kick? Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I can try to show you the kick again. Let me try. Let me see if I can. Let me try it. Hold on. Yeah, I'll show you the kick one more time. Anybody who missed the kick, I'll show you it. 1 second. I'm going to make sure it loads in time. If you missed the kick earlier, I'm going to re-show the kick so you guys can see it, okay? If you want to see it again. Anybody who missed it, I'll show it to you. 1 second. Yo, thanks for the raid. Hold on. I'm getting ready to re-show this kick here. Yo, W, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Here, hold on. Look. This was the kick right here. Here's the kick. The kick is up. Look how wide he put that. Look how wide that was. That was insane. Yo, thank you for the raid. W raid. What is up, the G2G channel? Welcome in here. Welcome. How are we doing tonight? Who are y'all pulling for here tonight? Who are y'all pulling for? Man, he kicked that wide. And then I showed the Blair Walsh kick. Oh, let's go. Yo, what up, G2G channel? Welcome in here. Raid Shadow Legends. We just got raided on on Twitch. On Twitch. What a heartbreaker. Oh yeah, it's gotta be a heartbreaker for the Ravens for sure. Yo, welcome in here. What a game. Ravens choking at the end there. Steelers with a big dub there. The Panthers, the Panthers are playing at home against the Rams. Yes, they are. My Panthers, we've made it. You had the Ravens? I did too. I thought the Ravens were gonna win. But man, Tyler Loop, man. Looking rough. Looking absolutely rough. Not able to capitalize. Hold on. Let me get this fixed for y'all real quick too, so y'all can see this. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is what we're working with. How did the Panthers make it? The D2D channel, thank you for the follow there. Yo, Kel World, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. This is what we got, ladies and gentlemen. This is our playoff. I'm just going to zoom this out just a little bit more so y'all can see it better. That's our playoffs. This is what it looks like, y'all. Keep pounding, baby. I'm hoping, man. I'm a big Panthers fan, yeah. It feels good. I'm not happy about the scenario getting in overall, I guess, but we're in, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. We have the Rams. Yep, we do. We got the Rams. We do have the Rams. Does that change in a good way so you can see more? No, it doesn't. Hold on. That lets you see more. Okay. Yeah, so that's the playoffs there. Y'all can beat them. We did once this year, right? So, like, if we could do it again, that'd be fantastic. Absolutely. It's going to be tough. Like, either way, it's going to be a tough one. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm worried. Yo, Keeler, thank you for the follow there. Are the Ravens out of the playoffs now? Yep, Ravens are done. This is it. So the Steelers clutch up. I mean, I think the Steelers are going to get beat by the Texans next week. But, yeah. I'm just worried. I'm worried overall because it is tough to be. Wait. This isn't right. Wait, is this right? Hold up. No. This is not right. This is not right. This is wrong. Why is this like this? Hold up. The Panthers play the Rams. I don't know why it's set up like that. Yeah. Sorry, that was wrong. I don't know why they've not updated this. I don't know what they've done. Select the teams. Yeah, so the 5. Yeah, let me fix this. For some reason, the teams are wrong. Sorry, 1 second. I don't know why it did it like that, but it was a little bit off. Yeah, this is not 100% right. Sorry about that. And then the Chargers there, and then the Bills. Yes, okay. So so I fixed it. Sorry, that was wrong. This is the correct playoff. This is the correct playoff format. Cam Newton, please come meet the keep pounding drum. No, I need that more than anything. 100%. This is the actual playoff format right there. That's what's going to be happening. Right there. And yeah, so this is what we have. This is it for real there. Rigged Steelers versus Ravens game? No, not really. We helped the Ravens out for no reason. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but it all came down to a missed kick, man. But Isaiah Likely with a crazy reception there at the end. It's just so wild. Absolutely wild. They had one job. They did. They had one job, man. Absolutely just one job. And did that work out for them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It was, I don't know how to say, man. I feel bad for Lamar, though. He played such a great game. He said such a great game. But look, the pressure's on the Bills now, in my opinion. No Lamar Jackson, no Joe Burrow, and no Patrick Mahomes. You gotta win. You gotta win. If you don't win it all, it ain't happening. Your Brownies got a W and a record. That's true, yeah. Myles Garrett, big game today. Getting his final sack needed to break the record. How wild was that game? Go Steelers. That was a wild game. Go Steelers, have fun with Stroud and the Texans. With y'all's grandpa quarterback. Papa, thank you for the likes there. Papa Todd, appreciate you. Last year it was Mark Andrews drop. This year it's the kicker. What's next year's? Tune in next year to find out. Mark it down. Steelers will win. I'd be shocked. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm going to be... Okay, so back to this one. Oh, wrong one. Back to this one. I don't know what that ad was, by the way. Some kind of holiday sale. Yeah, hold up. Let me bring this up here. Let's bring that there. And then, boom. Okay. So that's kind of that's what we got for the playoffs, by the way. That's the times and everything like that. on, let me try to fix this so I can actually see it better. Better yet, actually. There you have it. There's the playoff schedule. Sorry. When I do it on the fly and I have to like change the whatever a little bit. Okay, so there we go. That's what it looks like. There's your actual schedule so you can see everything. Josh Allen does not make it. Is it scripted? No. No, it's not scripted. It's just that they're not good enough. If he doesn't make it, it's not scripted. They're just not good enough. I hate to break it. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see all the different games where they play there. So there's going to be the matchups next week. So Rams at Panthers. That's at 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. I'm not going to be live for that one. You see the Panthers getting to the second round? I honestly could. Like, if we're going to compare this to the, like, if we're looking at this right here, right? Like, if the Panthers win this game, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'll be honest with y'all. Let me cook for a second. This is what I'm kind of thinking right now. I'm thinking this could go to the Packers. I would not be surprised if they win. I also would not be surprised if the 49ers win. And then if the Rams were to win, that would be a clean sweep of the other ones. But the Panthers could win and get a home game. That means the winner of the Panthers and Rams game would be hosting a game next week. The week after this one. You say the Packers won't win, but the Packers probably should have beaten them if not for the hurt Jordan Love getting hurt. And if we're looking here, I do think that this is going to go there. This could go either way. I do think that happens. So, like, I could see either one of these. By the way, if the Bills win, they go face the Broncos. If the Jags win, it'll be Jags in this scenario. Shadow, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you. Caleb Williams is carrying his O-line. Throws access his body to the coverage. Look, I'm not trying to... Look, you want the script? There you go. Panthers won the Super Bowl over the Texans. This is the script. I've given you the script. When it happens, don't be upset. But this is what's happening. A need for the rudeness. An 8-2 team. That was low-key peak, though. It was low-key peak there. You want that Super Bowl so bad? I would love this Super Bowl. Denver versus Pats in a winter game all there. Imagine you're right. Screenshot it. This is what's happening. The Panthers need a Super Bowl? Yeah. Respectfully, that's not happening. Bryce Young is by far the worst quarterback in this bracket. I disagree. Let's see, the Texans will beat the Panthers by 45. I don't know, man. I don't know. Panthers have improved since last year. Would you say that the Texans have improved since actually I was trying to say not last year. They played, I don't know. You have to understand, Bryce has never lost. Bryce has never lost to CJ Stroud, so I just want to keep that going. Anyway. He beat Green Bay. He beat Los Angeles. Yeah, it's true. You think the Texans and Broncos defense there? Ooh, the rematch, Seahawks and Packers. Seahawks versus Packers would be kind of wild. I mean, not for the Super Bowl. Love is overrated. Or Denver versus the Jaguars. Seahawks versus Jags in the Super Bowl there. Wow, thanks for that, CJ Stroud shade. CJ Stroud shade? What are you talking about? I didn't throw shade at Stroud. Papa Todd, thank you for the likes. CJ Stroud is a good quarterback? Yeah, no, for sure. From a Packers fan, Jordan Love is 100% overrated, but Bears on the road gives a chance. I do think it's possible. I do. We'll have to see how that game goes, but do you see the kick again? I'd have to skip back a little bit. Let me see if I can find it on. on the interweb. You see it? I'll back it up. If I turn this up just a tad, I do that. Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, here's the kick. You would love to see the Panthers Cinderella story, truthfully, but they have an uphill battle. No, 100%. No, I get that. Bryce Young undefeated against C.S. Stroud makes me back to the 55-24 Alabama over Ohio State in the Natty. Oh, yeah, I got you. My goodness. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Imagine. Let's go Steelers. There you go. That kicker hit the brown note. Yeah. The Bears could win only if they don't get swept. Oh, if they don't get sleep until the fourth quarter. We need the Alabama Bryce Young in the playoff. Yeah. You're the biggest Boswell hater now. I mean, I get that, right? Like, he did kind of have like a kind of a meh performance, I guess. The Bengals missed 2 PATs too. Yeah. Did the Bengals win today, or did the Browns win today? I can't remember who won that one. I know. No. Okay. Also, let me look something else up here in a second. I want to show y'all. All right, here we go. Here's the draft, baby. Here's the draft. Here's what projections are looking like, at least. Browns won. Okay. 2018. Yeah, here's like your projection for the draft. Fernando Mendoza to the Raiders. Dante Moore to the Jets. Arvell Reese to the Cardinals. Ruben Bain to the Tennessee Titans. Man, the Giants, man. The Giants, name a better duo than the Giants and somehow choking getting a top 3 pick. Or like the top pick. It feels like they have been the team that is going to get that number 1 pick for so long, and then they choke it somehow. Every year. I feel like every year they do that. What do the Panthers get? It depends. The Panthers pick will depend on where they perform in the playoffs. So, like, I'll show you. Okay, so yeah. So here's, like, the actual thing. So it depends on where we lose. So if we lose in the wild card, we'll probably get the 19th pick. But if we make it to the next round, no free ads on here. Okay, if we make it to the next round, it'll be probably the 25th, and if we make it to the conference championship and lose, it'll be 29th, and then Super Bowl loser, Super Bowl winner. So like that's how this works. So the only picks that are locked in is 1st through 18. All these picks are locked in. But, like, these are not locked in. So, like, basically, though, it's like, so Panthers play the Rams, right? I don't know where the Rams are. Where are the Rams? Oh, they're here. The Panthers play the Rams, and based off of, like, record is how this is loaded. So, like, if the Rams lose, Rams are likely, since they're so high up, unless New England also loses, then they would have the 24th pick. It's based off of record. So, like, all the 6 losers from the wild card will be here, and then it's based off of record from worst getting the best pick to best record of the losers. That's how they'll determine these, and that works for every single round. And then, of course, Super Bowl is like winner loser. Brown's going to trade up. Also, did you hear that Atlanta fired head coach and GM? Yep. We as soon as that happened, we talked about that one. If Green Bay loses, yeah. If Green Bay doesn't have their pick anyway, it's Dallas's pick. So Dallas is going to be pulling for Green Bay to lose. In fact, Dallas didn't want Green Bay to make the playoff because this is Dallas's pick. Dallas might try to trade up. I don't know. This is kind of scary, though. This right here is absolutely terrifying. The fact that the Rams have this pick right here at 13. And thank God Atlanta won today. Because if not, it could have been like, it would have been How does this work? Let's see. They would have probably been. Let's see. What's their strength? It's got 0.95. Yeah, they would. Oh, they would have just moved up one. So okay. Steelers are gonna get shredded by the Texans defense. Wish there was some way Miami could fire their owner. Chiefs are 6-11. Yeah, let's shout out. Chiefs got a top 10 pick. Who does it have? Okay, so here's like the draft. Here's like mock draft to like kind of see like what everybody's picking. And this has them taking Spencer Fano, an offensive tackle. So yeah, that's kind of like what it looks like. Also, hot take: JJ is best a bridge quarterback. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think JJ McCarthy's all that. Honestly, I talked about this multiple times. I said I don't quite understand why they were so fine with getting rid of Sam Darnold. I genuinely have no clue why they were so fine getting rid of Sam Darnold. It didn't make sense to me. Parnell's coming to Cleveland. If he's not on the board, he's not. But yeah, Mendoza, I can see him being a Raider. Yeah. They're saying this is the first time the Raiders have had the number one pick since they picked Jamarcus Russell. Because they drafted JJ so high and he's on a rookie contract still. No, yeah. I mean, cost effective wise, yeah, for sure. But Seahawks versus Jags. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Big game tonight. A lot of stuff to be determined. We got playoffs coming up there, as you can see. Big playoff here. Big shout out here to the top likers, by the way. Hold on, I'll shout out the big top likers and everything like that as well. But thank you guys, everybody, for being here tonight. Papa Todd, Fresh Cook, Manny, Graham Evil, Amy, Torchy, Lapa Fan, Skull, and Elizabeth with the top likers there. All the gifts here tonight. I know Nell's not here, but she gifted a lot. Papa Todd, Skull, Nick, and Flacco, Delphia. Thank you guys for all the gifts, all the support here tonight. Make sure you guys are following, whether it be on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube. MylkTV on all the platforms, MYLK. I'll be live for a lot of those different stuff, but I do appreciate y'all for being here tonight. Seriously, it means a lot. Also, join our Discord server. If you're not part of our Discord server, go to the link in my bio on TikTok and you can join. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, there should be links for that as well. Would love for you guys to be in there as well. Broncos versus Panthers. Newt's got it. But yeah, make sure y'all join our Discord server. It's a great place. We've been a lot more active in there. There's a brand new Discord server too, if you guys are not aware. We have a new Discord server, and there's a lot of activity in there too. So we'd love for you guys to be in there. So yeah, we'd love for you guys to join our Discord server. It's very active. We've got a lot of different stuff there. People are talking in the chat right now. So yeah, like look at that. Oh wait, y'all can't see it. Yeah, like we got all kinds of stuff in here in our Discord server. Come join the Milky Way, ladies and gentlemen. Come join in there. It's a lot of fun. So go join right there, ladies and gents. Come be a part of the Discord server. It's called the Milky Way. But yeah, come hang out with us, ladies and gents. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna be heading out here tonight. Make sure you check in on your friends since football's almost over. You streaming during the week. Yeah, there will be. There's gonna be some gaming streams too. I'll just go ahead and say this here. There's probably gonna be some gaming streams here in the near future. And they may not necessarily be on this channel because I don't want to ruin or flood this one that's like mainly sports content. There will be gaming stuff. There'll be other sports stuff as well. So if you want to follow that for gaming stuff too. For the game, a priest spread holy water in the end zone with Tyler Luke. Missed the kick. Sent the Steelers to the playoffs. You're here. There you go. But yeah. Hey, thank you, Papa Dodd. Appreciate that one. What are my thoughts on the Steelers winning against the Ravens? Absolutely back and forth game. I feel bad for Lamar Jackson, but what a crazy game. But yeah, huge win. You lost, fair. But yeah, join the Discord servers, ladies and gentlemen. You don't think you're sleeping? Fair. But yeah, join the Discord server. Link to my bio. I will be back. I'm not 100% sure. Join the Mylk chat as well. If you do go on my profile on TikTok, there's a thing that says like Mylk updates, Mylk chat and updates, and I post little stuff in there as well. Would love for you guys to check it out. And the Discord server is very active too. But yeah, we'll probably do some different stuff like that. Would love for you guys to be there, part of that as well. But yeah, join the Discord server. We have fun in there. Very great community. All are welcome there no matter what. I'm going to be heading out here. Make sure you check in on your friends. You never know what they're going through. Just a simple "How are you doing?" could save their life and yours. Thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate each one of y'all. Have a good night. Rest well. Congratulations to all teams that made it to the playoffs. And I'll see you guys again very soon. Peace out, y'all.